All right. Test. This is a test. Test. This is a test. Brennan. All right.
You're Test, right?
I'm Test. You're Albert. Yeah, you're gonna be working at the PC. For sure.
It's a living.
For sure.
We can hear you. I know you can hear me. I was being cheeky.
No freaking way.
I was being cheeky.
There's no freaking way that that's true. They can hear us? Oh no, all the horrible things all the things I said, running through my head, all the things I said.
All right, it's time to, we gotta start planning the nasty rumors that we're going to spread today.
Yeah.
The diabolical plays that we're going to weave throughout the wrestling world.
That is the priority.
That's the narrative.
And we're definitely controlling it.
We are in control of the narrative.
So chat, I want you guys to step it up, okay? Slapping backstage, mega heat with each other, you know,
he told
people
a
not liking each
story
other.
about taking a dump in Shane McMahon's toilet, and you went with a fake story about Matt Riddle slapping Walter.
That's sad.
That's
and yeah,
sad.
we use their indie names now because we're free.
Hickenbottom.
Hickenbottom. Meet me in the high dude at the Alamo. Yeah, we don't use their Fed names.
We don't use their Fed names. I'm talking to Matt Riddle. I'm talking to Walter.
That's his name in WWE anyway, or I guess it was. So that doesn't really count. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about who had to change their name. I don't even. Do we know anyone who had to change their name?
Who are we shooting on?
Gargano's the same.
We're shooting on. Freaking Eli Drake.
Trevor Lee.
Yeah,
Trevor Lee.
The patriarch of the Lee dynasty in NXT.
Keith
Trevor
Lee,
Keith
Trevor Lee,
and Xia
Lee. Lee Moriarty. Lee Johnson. Lee. Matt Lee. Well, no, his name's Matt Menard now. I'm gonna look up Lee Wrestling. No, not real wrestling. Ugh, lame.
No.
Keith Lee. Wesley. How could we forget Wesley? How could we forget Wesley?
All right, I'm doing the OP.
All right, let's see it. Huh? I'm invisible. I'm the invisible man. I can't say that anymore. You can see me.
You can see me. Welly. Look what the cat dragged back in. Several hundred.
The bear cat.
Disgusting, slimy, gossip mongering mutants.
Mongerers. You guys are mongerers.
Haven't been around in a while, but I felt like I owed some dues since I got your NXT.
What about
cancelled when Rhea called me a bad word.
Oh, C. Jelix was the source of the bad word.
What? What do you mean the bad word?
Hadn't been around for a while, but I feel like I owed you some dues because I got your NXT runs canceled when Rhea called him a bad word.
It was him?
It was C-Jelix.
Wow.
It was C-Jelix.
And C-Jelix is also the grapist on the Observer board who made up those rumors to get back at us?
We're starting. We're gonna get back at you. All
C-Jelix, you're the grapist on the Wrestling Observer newsletter forum?
I can't believe the grapist is here.
The grapist was gifted a subscription 2 nights ago on our stream.
And he better be here, grapist.
After trying to ruin our careers.
You're a grapist.
And make it seem like we were burning all our bridges, which speaking of,
yeah.
I don't really know how to even get into that, to be honest with you.
Let's do the basic stream intro. You're watching the hottest independent act on the independents, free agents. It's me. It's your boy, Brennan. Maybe with free agents and
I don't know. We'll find. We don't really know. I mean, technically speaking, legally speaking, no, we're not.
Legally still employed.
That's something I know very well now.
But you're watching Brennan. You're watching Mansoor. Welcome to the stream. It's September. Please subscribe. It's 30% off. September to it was we got fired on the 21st night of September.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
Should that be our indie music?
It should.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
The 21st morning
of September, where we lost our jobs in September.
Chasing our jobs away. Hey, give me a hype train. Everybody start subscribing. I can't start streaming until there's hype. Auga.
Boing, boing.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Make sure you do it.
Yeah.
We need it now. It's actually important that we have subscriptions and that we have donations. Speaking of which, guess what? Today's National Retribution Day. It's the day of retribution. It's come.
Are you serious?
Today is the day of retribution.
That's not a real day. You're lying.
No, it's a real day. It was the most important act of the 21st century. And
wait, you debuted today?
It was the day we were unmasked.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It's the day we got our names.
I thought you wore a mask for like the whole run.
We did.
So you weren't unmasked.
We were unmasked, and then there was the mask underneath.
You had 2 masks on?
Yes.
And you had to take the first one
off?
Oh. I didn't know that.
It might have been a hood. But anyways, for the National Day of Retribution, guess what? Your boy, formerly known as ma.ce, is going to offer you a very special deal. You send a donation in, I'll give you your retribution name. It's canon, and it's canon.
Wow.
Because
that's
retribution
huge.
wasn't...
Hold on, make it a minimum donation. Don't let these freeloaders
what's the minimum donation, Mansoor?
I don't know.
$5?
10? I'd say 10.
Yeah, I'd say 10. I think our asking price can be $10 for retribution names right now. That's
also my book. That's my booking fee on the indies. So
$10.
Yeah.
You send us $10, we'll do anything you like. Speaking of anything you like, you want to tell them about that email we got?
Oh, okay.
It might be because we got more people flooding in, but we got a lucrative offer.
Yeah.
To perhaps.
Of course, we can't take any offers because we're under contract for 90 days.
Yes.
And this was not solicited in any way. This was sent to us unsolicited.
Yes.
Okay.
And we didn't respond to the offer because
we didn't respond because we're under contract for 90 days.
Yes.
Anyway.
But the offer we received.
Here's the offer we received. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to dox him. Because there's no shame in making an offer.
No.
I'm not gonna put him on blast, but
I might still take the offer one day.
Here's the offer, and it's sent to both of us. Chat, can I get some? I want to hear some predictions. What do you think?
Yeah, hold on. Before we read, let's get the chat involved. What do you think we were offered to do? Do you think it was A, wrestling trivia night?
No. Don't give them options. I don't even want them to know that it's an option.
Okay.
I want to hear their guesses as to what AW, NWA, Control Your Narrative, DPW. All right, here's a hint. It's not wrestling related.
It's wrestling related in a way.
It's a little wrestling related, but not completely.
It's a contact sport.
Yeah. You shoot with Sean Oliver? Jim Cornette podcast,
OnlyFans. We're
OnlyFans.
getting closer. Soon.
Feet Finder. G4.
Do you get an offer for Feet Finder? I thought they just steal feet.
Fart videos. Raw Underground. That's very funny. Children's birthday party. I did get a children's birthday party offer.
I got a wedding.
Except he actually said he was turning 18, so technically not a child, so I can't take his booking.
Interesting.
Oh,
the
Rain!
hype train continues. Rainmaker, thank you for the subscriptions. Wah, 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 wah.
Dime drop. All right, let me read this.
Read it. Bachelorette
Hello?
party? That would be something.
It's sent to. Oh, thank you, Chaos, for subscribing. Hello, ma.ce and mansoor. I'm a big fan of your work, and you are two very buff. Right? No lies detected.
Are we not?
No lies. Screenshots.
Send this to your local promoters.
Screenshots. Okay. All right. No more screenshots. Okay. You are two very buff and nice-looking men, and I would like to inquire if you would be interested in a lucrative opportunity to enter the adult film industry. I've booked many great talents in my career, such as Blake Blossom and Danny Daniels. Please contact me if you have any interest in pursuing this brave new career path. And then there's a quote at the end of the email that I love. Winners come at the right time, not always the quickest time. Now, Brennan.
It was so beautiful. I shed a tear. I was at dinner.
Do you know the talent Blake Blossom and Danny Daniels? Have you ever worked them?
I'm not familiar with their work.
I can't say that I've.
What promotions do they frequent?
I can't say I've seen any of their matches.
Maybe BBW.
BBW, Big Beautiful Wrestling, big.
Chat.
Chat, please.
Do us a
favor. We get some?
Give us some recommendations. What are their best matches?
What are their best matches? Give us their best matches, and we'll check it out. We'll give it a star rating.
Check it out. We could watch it live on stream, maybe. I don't know.
Off screen.
Why?
We'll watch it.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get into.
Yeah, we can't.
Issues.
We don't want to get trademarked, copyright struck by whatever promotion that they work for.
Freedom KME is familiar with Danny Daniels' moveset. Interesting.
They beat Kenny Omega? Wow. That's
big.
I can't believe it.
Al Kenny.
They do a lot of handicap matches. That's
for
interesting.
The donation.
Intergender tag team.
I don't know if we're there yet.
They're where there? They're where?
Right,
where's there?
We got an interesting donation offer.
Okay. Oh, Hex Lockturn!
Hex Lockturn!
Wow.
Thank you for donating,
kind.
BT. That means you're a VTuber, so that probably means you have a channel. Go check out his channel, or her channel, or their channel.
Or there. All right. Wait, what did we say we were going to do for people who donated 10?
If you donate
Retribution.
$10, you'll get a Retribution name, like Al Kenny. And we're not going to sing the song, but we're going to give you a Retribution name, and your Retribution is going to be Handlebar.
Handlebar. That's right. Like the mustache.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's no better name. So, it's day 3 of unemployment. Not really, but kinda.
Yeah.
Right? Is it day 3?
It's is it?
Yeah, it's day 3.
Yeah, we did it on day 1. We didn't do it on day 2, and then we did it's day 3. Yeah. Madden Mace. That's
Crispy Wrestling.
Crispy Wrestling. Thank you for the donations. The hype train keeps on coming. If you got Amazon Prime, subscribe for free. September, 30% off all subscriptions. Sub now.
Very cool. Oh, and by the way, let me know if my audio is better. I think my microphone isn't cutting out. Okay, good. All right. Crispy clear. Third day, Dr. Greenlee, thanks for subscribing. Third day of unemployment.
Yeah.
And I feel like every day is like... Captain's log.
Captain's log. Third day.
Third day. Unemployed era. Shock. Fire the system. You're fired. No job.
Oh, we're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. We shouldn't be
Sup
counting
guys,
the days off.
I just got back from a trip in
Hold on, we gotta
Japan
go.
and
Why?
it was awesome. I just wanted to say you guys are cool and I hope you have a good
You got
day.
a donation?
Thanks, Yuri. Yeah, when we get donations, an Australian robot reads it out. So I'll let you know because you can't.
Oh yeah, I have no clue. Yeah.
You can't hear it.
An Australian robot? I thought we weren't allowed to have Australians on our stream anymore.
Well, no.
After last time.
In a way, it was like a spiritual successor to Shane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like a Shane AI.
Also, nobody controls us now. The chains are off.
Yeah, unemployment era. All right, frogs splash.
We're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. We're counting up. We should be counting down the days.
Oh.
We should be counting
so
down the days. Somebody said that we are 86 days from being able to work again.
Okay.
I like
Sure.
that. That's
Hey.
optimistic.
Give Frog Splashy a retribution name.
Frog Splashy, $10 retribution name. You will be Dumpster.
Dumpster?
Yeah.
That's a horrible retribution name.
What was a good
doesn't-
retribution name?
That's fair, but it's not even like a weapon or like an industrial.
Neither
like
is a T-bar.
What about like Cinder Block?
Cinder
I
Block?
think he
What
should
about,
be Cinder.
What about...
No, don't give them all away. Don't give them all away. Let's do one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Frog Splash, I'm going to say you're Cinder Block.
You're a Cinder Block.
Who was a Teen Titans enemy, by the way?
Cinder Block?
Yeah, the big chat. Back me up here. Teen Titans. He was in the 2D fighting game on CartoonNetwork.com.
Oh, I remember the 2D fighting game. I also
Yeah.
remember the Zone cartoon.
I'm not going to say a single word about that. So let's move on.
It was a film.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, so
fan
it's
of
day
animation.
3 or day 87 or 6 of
T-minus
unemployment.
87 days.
And I feel like, doesn't it feel like to you that every day is going like so slowly? Like, doesn't it feel like, I can't believe it's only been 3 days. I feel like it's been a week. For me, at least. I don't know. You don't feel that way?
No, not
No?
really. It's like
I don't know.
$15 for your retribution name to turn. Oh, 15. Yeah, you do $15 for a retribution name, and then we'll turn it into a male model name.
Okay, no, you have to pay $10 for your retribution name, and then another 10 for your maximum male model name.
We're not giving discounts.
Or 10 for retribution, 15 for maximum male model. You get to choose which one you want. I don't know which one's worth more, but I guess we'll find
surely
out.
a maximum male model.
Just donate and ask for something. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I guess it feels like to me. Well, honestly, dude, like this has been the most busy I've been since we stopped working.
Maybe that's why it's felt like it's gone faster for me, because I've been like, it's been a deal. Shout out to a deal.
Shout out to our close personal friend Adil.
It's
also our unemployed friend, our unemployed brother in arms.
Yeah. It's been a thing where like I wanted to get all of my ducks in order as hard as possible. Like I didn't want to end up in a situation where I'm like waiting for my entrance music or my gear, and I've got like 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh, I hope it comes, right? So I kind of got ahead of it. I contacted people. A big part of it for me was I needed to design my gear.
I'm going where the big boys play on October 10th, Title Tuesday. Front row hard cam. I was thinking of bringing a sign. What do you guys think of sign/our guys/base tour cringe?
Somebody's going to where the big boys play for Title Tuesday, front row hard cam. Thinking about bringing a sign. What do you guys think of sign our guys based or cringe?
Yeah, do it.
It's based, but make sure they know who our guys are.
Yeah, that's very vague.
they might see it and be like, "Oh yeah."
Wait, so when somebody makes a donation, a robot says the message?
Yes.
Is that? Does it like censor anything?
Hopefully.
You made sure to make sure that it censors things, right?
Hopefully.
Please don't. I don't want to get in trouble.
What are you gonna get in trouble with?
Because I don't. Whatever.
If something happens, I'll shut it off.
Okay, thank you.
Anyways,
listen, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a little paranoid because you know why.
I know why, and you'll know why in 3 months. So yeah, no, I've been busy. I've been designing. I've been contacting You know, so it's been fun and it's kept me busy.
Hey yo, can I get a Retribution name too? I'll wear it as a badge of honor from the best commentator they never used.
Hex Lopern wants a Retribution name as well.
Okay.
For you.
Can't put this Aussie robot on the pre-show, brother.
What do you
also
got?
Give
You want
me
me
a
to figure it out?
please.
No,
Much love.
I'm looking for something on hand.
Okay. How about
the Duke.
No, that's not a Retribution name.
Yes,
It's like you don't get what Retribution names are.
What do you mean I don't get what Retribution names are?
The Duke is nothing.
It was Mace,
The Duke,
T-Bar, the Duke. That's better than Slapjack.
The Duke is not. It has nothing to do with like any of the other things that were named.
Okay.
The Duke. All right. How about
Tusk.
Tusk. Yeah, that's good. I like
Mace,
Tusk.
T-Bar, and Tusk.
I actually do like. I actually kind of dig. I dig Tusk. The Duke. The Duke. What? The guy who sells you things in Resident Evil 7 or 8 or whatever. The Duke. What the fuck?
I don't know. I
Tusk.
did what I imagined they did and looked around the room and.
Oh, you just looked at a thing that reminded you of a word, and okay, that's fair. Duke Hudson reference. Duke Hudson.
$15. Can't put this Aussie robot on the pre-show, brother. Also,
yeah, wait. Somebody.
They want an MMN name.
Who is it?
Blue.
Who is it?
Tranquil Blue.
I like how you wanted to say it in Spanish. Tranquil Blue. Tranquil Blue. You are now, tranquil.
No. Short. Simple.
Azul with an accent over the U. Azul.
Your maximum male model name is Azul.
I like it. Somebody mentioned that you called somebody the Duke and somebody the dumpster. Are you secretly a huge fan of Duke the Dumpster?
I love Duke the Dumpster. Listen, you caught me. All right, you found me out. I've been caught. But what about you, Mansoor? What have you been up to? You've just been sick, watching your baby. Oh, we're cut, aren't we? Or just you cut?
What's up?
No, you're
Can't
back.
See me?
Okay. No, you.
What's up, chat?
We lost you, but we didn't
Hello?
lose the stream. We never lost the stream.
Oh, okay. Am I back now?
Yeah, I was just asking you. Have you recovered from the illness?
No, I still have the novel coronavirus. Sadly.
Interesting.
Wait, and my video is still frozen?
No.
It is on Twitch.
$10 from Blue Storm, just saying congrats to Brennan for being my icy champ in universe mode. That is my biggest accomplishment in WWE. And sorry to Mansoor for taking the pins in the lead up to each pay-per-view. Sorry, that's
Listen, pin me, pay me, okay? Blue Storm, your Retribution name is Storm, right?
That's kind of cool.
Storm.
Like,
I mean, that's
like James.
It's nothing like James, but because that's already your name, I feel like you deserve better. So
yeah, your name
instead,
should be Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
Yeah.
Surely that's already a guy. Thunderbolt. Yeah, it's not bad.
Thunderbolt.
Again, I feel like...
Oh, no, Downpour's good. I like Downpour.
Downpour? Yeah, that's awesome.
See, when you make them good, Retribution names sound like G.I. Joe characters.
To this day, I don't think Ma.ce is a bad name.
Ma.ce is good.
Ma.ce is a good name. Ma.ce is like...
I might keep Ma.ce.
Ma.ce is like Kane, Edge, you know? Like, it's Ma.ce. It's kind of cool. Yeah, T-Bar sucks. Slapjack sucks.
No, Slapjack, it's a sliding scale. No, it's actually a circle. Where Ma.ce is fine. T-Bar kind of just sucks, but Slapjack is so bad that it kind of becomes fine again.
It circles back around to being good. But Ma.ce is a name you could have had with any gimmick.
If I
right?
would have debuted as Ma.ce, then nobody would care.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna hot take.
Hot take.
Most names, you guys freak out about name changes way too much. Okay.
Yeah, because you guys don't care after like 1 month and a push.
1 month, I feel like
push, If you don't like it, if they're not getting pushed, because
that's a very good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Like when people freaked out about Walter turning into Gunther, I was like, it's the same name. You guys know that, right? Like it's just a German name with 2 syllables that ends with
Froggy the Toe Sucker donated $10. You guys are inspirations. Thank you. I'm glad we could inspire you to suck frog toes.
You guys are inspirations.
See you on Animal Feet Finder, Frog Toe Sucker.
Gambit donated $10. Give a retribution name to Sailor. Okay.
Sailor? I'm gonna call you Anchor.
Yeah, I was thinking Anchor too.
Or Anchorhead.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Anchor.
Or like Harpoon.
Harpoon! That's the one. Harpoon. Harpoon's awesome. Yeah.
Froggy, let me see in the chat if you want a retribution name. What were we saying?
Oh yeah, names. I feel like people freak out about name changes too much.
You guys hated LA Knight until he won a...
Oh, they hated LA Knight.
LA Knight, that's not even a real name.
It's the same LA Knight. Eli Drake.
Max Dupree.
Speaking of, well wishes to LA. Hope he recovers soon. Gives us a great opportunity to nip in the bud the rumor that we buried LA Knight last year. We did not do that.
We wish him good health.
We wish him good health and great success, and he's already lapped us 20 times over, so we have no qualms about him whatsoever. So anybody who's in here to clear anything up about any of the crazy rumors they heard about last stream,
$10 that's one of them. Champ. I think the big question is, when will Mansoor become a VTuber? In a way,
never.
In a way, isn't he already just a talking head?
Cyrus, your retribution name is, or what's his name? Why did I say Cyrus?
Cyrus the Virus.
Yeah, your retribution name is Virus. That's a cool name. Virus.
Your name will be Virus.
My LA Knight, yeah, he's cool with us. Yeah, why don't we go into that? Thanks for subscribing, Storm. Why don't we just squash stuff in the bud, right?
Okay,
why don't we just read all the stuff that came out?
For everything we squash, chat needs to come up with a rumor, and Mansoor will read it so that you can clip it.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. So, okay, every time I read, all right.
What were the reports that were said about the hottest free agent stream in the history of sports?
All right, I'm gonna look up ma.ce stream.
Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Jakey. If you haven't already and you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. So do so if you haven't done so already. And it's September, 30% off all subscriptions. Subscribe now while it's still cheap, because next month it's going up. The prices are going up, and you need to be subscribed to this channel. You need it. Also, follow the Discord. One of my Jannies post the Discord. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Tiger, MMX.
Yeah, subscribe to the Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one of the rumors that was interesting from the Grapist.
Which everybody had to trust. I got a message afterwards. From on Instagram. Somebody just tagged me, and they were like, Mansoor and ma.ce need to stop burying WWE on their Twitch stream.
I'm starting to think
for the gifts. Thanks,
Xlayer. I'm really starting to think that there are people who actually think we're doing that. And I think it's starting to affect my life, because I'm not going to get into it, but there's been some developments happening recently in my life which have suggested that perhaps someone is not happy with me in my former places of employment. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm just saying,
all I can say.
I'm being affected by this, okay? So
take it
easy. That's why I'm trying to squash everything. We've had nothing but good things to say. All the stories that we've been telling have been in jest, have been
silly
positive.
Times between friends.
They've been silly. They've been
Tornado Bear donated $10. Retribution name from Manny, please. Rumor, I heard Chad Gable has a Sonic medallion. Please confirm.
Wait a minute. There's a commercial happening right now.
A commercial?
Can they hear us while there's a commercial?
Oh, no, they gotta watch the commercial, brother.
Rumor.
But then does that make the delay even more?
Please confirm.
It just picks up. They have to wait, so we have to wait for them to come back.
Wait, are we back yet, or what's happening?
Tell us when we're back. Type B for back.
They can't hear us? There's an ad?
Yeah, we got ad breaks, dog.
Thanks for subscribing, Blue Storm. Wait, so they can't hear us right now? So I can say, "Oh, look at the viewers drop when the ad comes
Hello,
up."
Mace.
Why would they
Tom
do
I
that?
think they
Big
refresh.
fan. How
What
are you
the
enjoying
hell?
the hit AAA game?
That's
Starfield,
crazy.
exclusively on
What is
Xbox
all these
and Game
bees?
Pass.
Why is everybody
I am
putting
B
also
for bat.
wondering
It's
if
B
you'd
for
want
bat.
to
Oh,
join
okay.
Bethesda.
Oh,
We will give you
non-subs
16
get ads.
extra
Oh, that's
pay.
fine
We
because
gotta
I'm not
we gotta
sub.
catch up on a couple of donations. Frog,
Oh, yeah.
we got N-words here.
What did you say?
That's his name.
Thanks for subbing,
Tornado
Clumbo.
Bear wants a retribution name from you.
Tornado Bear?
Yes.
Swarm.
Oh, people who are subbed don't have ads. So if you're subbed, you can hear us.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sub so that you don't get ads.
Yeah, I hate ads. Subscribe.
Yeah. Swarm. Swarm is your retribution name.
Swarm.
That's cool. Swarm.
Todd Howard has tipped $2.
Todd Howard?
Yeah, it's him. Todd Howard here.
I'm not buying your game.
How are you enjoying the hit AAA game Starfield exclusively on Xbox and Game Pass? I am wondering if you'd want to join Bethesda and we'd give you 16 times the pay. Honestly, 16 times $2 might be worth the job.
That's huge, and we have to split it between. I can't believe Todd is reaching out to us. That's crazy. But I'm an Obsidian Chad, so I can't betray my homies over Obsidian.
We're members of the Mojave.
That's right. We're Obsidian Chads.
I don't want to set the world on fire, but
yeah. I just got a kick in the head. Please steal Matt Hardy's ROH gimmick and call yourself Big Money Mace at some point.
Big Money Mace.
I used to call myself Big Money Manny.
Yeah, I know. That would be like stealing from Mansoor.
Pally Jester.
Thank you for the subscriptions.
Microsoft also bought Obsidian. Holy shit, they're buying every company on it. Oh, I saw the leak saying they wanted to buy Nintendo of America.
I did
That's
see
insane.
that. Could you imagine?
They're just like, oh, I hate it. It's like when EA bought like Ubisoft and Pandemic and all these like companies and then just killed them. Like, I mean, I don't think Microsoft's gonna kill them, but
aren't they killing them though?
I don't know. It's just so lame. Like, just make good games. Like,
just
make a Halo that doesn't suck and stop buying other companies. Like,
Volition just got shut down, right?
Yeah, Volition, Saints Row developers got shut down. Yeah, ma.ce. Yeah, brutal, man. Yeah, Mario and Master Chief at the Olympic Games.
Sonic gets cucked by Master Chief. Do you think Master Chief should have been in Smash? No,
because he doesn't have a moveset that warrants it, in my opinion.
Did Captain Falcon?
But the thing is, Master Chief, you have one melee attack. Captain Falcon, at least you can say, like,
Manny,
he just does this with the
gun.
gun.
The novel coronavirus to ruin his push of revenge?
Oh,
yeah, I don't think Master
interesting theory, CJ Alex.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna get clipped.
Oh yeah, Obsidian did make the South Park RPGs. Those were really good.
Those games were so good.
Yeah, or funny at least. Mansoor Mace as maximum male models, wasn't it hard to wrestle in those tiny jean shorts? Thoughts, Brennan?
It was harder for me because I was committed and
he's got a bodacious, bountiful booty.
I don't know if you guys have seen it lately. Give you a reason to subscribe.
Are you doing it right now? Are you gonna show him the goods?
Yeah, I'm showing him the goods. Give you a subscribe.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I committed and I made sure my shorts were short enough to give chat or the. I only think in terms of
chat. A crowd at a wrestling show you call chat.
That's not bad.
How's everybody in chat feeling tonight?
What if you get up on a promo and you're like, chat, how is everybody doing tonight?
How's everybody doing? Chat.
Yeah, I cut my shorts real short. Did it myself.
Real short.
And the bigger issue was concern about a testicle. Because I'm flexible. And I do like these high kicks when I wrestle.
It's true. He does the Booker T kick, crescent kick.
And I forgot who said it to me once, but they were like, I'm more concerned about one of your balls slipping out. Your balls hanging out. One of your balls.
You got one of your nuts hanging out.
And forehead stamping me over the actual threat of the kick itself. It was harder. You know what? It was harder. It was harder when we had to you never had to wrestle in full clothes.
No, just you. You had to wrestle in a full suit.
In a suit. When we were first
the dark matches.
Yeah, when in the dark match era, pre-Mansoor, it was just
you and Max.
Max Dupree.
Yep.
As it probably should have stayed.
Whoa!
But when it was just us.
No, I should have been Max Dupree.
You should have been Max Dupree.
I should have been your Max Dupree.
Yeah. We're still going if you're Max Dupree, right?
No, I don't think Hunter would have gone for it, to be honest. I don't think so.
But the reason why we stopped... No.
Oh, it was... Right. No, no, 100% you don't have a job because of me right now.
No, it's definitely your fault.
It's my fault. It's my fault. And chat doesn't know what I'm talking about, but they will once you read my book that comes out in 91 days.
Which comes out 91 days, which is one day after my book, and you're going to read my book
no, because you're going to read my book first, and once you read my book, you're going to find out the reason why.
Wait an extra day to learn all
because
of the
my book has the real stories. Anyway, all that stuff aside.
All of that aside, I had to wrestle because everything about a Vince idea just happens like a fever dream, because it's like just a bunch of people trying to like figure out what he wants. So somebody messaged me. Actually, I had been off the road. It was like another period like we were just in where I wasn't traveling, and they called me and they were like, "Hey, we want to give you this male modeling thing." I was like, "Cool." They were like, "Can you wrestle in a suit?" And I was like, "I mean, if you same as the freaking mask that I couldn't breathe in. Yeah, if you want me to wrestle in a suit, I'll wrestle in a suit." So I flew. Luckily, my first dark match was in Boston, where I'm from. And I had my mom, because I didn't have time to find a suit that I could wrestle in. And my mom went to a Lululemon, got a bunch of like, which is really underrated. If you have to wear suits and like slacks often, just get Lululemons. It's like being in sweatpants. She got me some pants, I wore like a coat and a very flexible button-up shirt. And it wasn't hard to move in, but it felt like it was 1,000,000 degrees under the lights. It was brutal. Corbin actually came up to me afterwards.
Hello, ma.ce.
Like, oh, yeah,
Hideo
nice
Kojima here.
you can
Big
eat whatever
fan.
you want.
How are you enjoying the AAA cinematic experience?
Why don't you tell him
Death Stranding,
what the process was like for you being at home
and PC?
and
like to
finding
join
out your new
Kojima
gimmick?
Productions. We will give you 2 hot dogs and you can shake my hand.
We're getting a message from Hideo Kojima now.
Really? Is this the first Strand type stream?
This might be the first Strand type stream. This is for $2. Hello, ma.ce. Hideo Kojima here. Big fan. How are you enjoying the AAA cinematic experience known as Death Stranding, available for PS4, PS5, and PC? Would you like to join Kojima Productions? Wow.
Yes.
Listen,
absolutely.
Kojima-san, I'm interested in starting a bidding war. Can you outdo the 16 times $2 that Todd Howard is offering?
Hold on, wait a second. Let me figure this out. 16, 2, 20, 12, over 3 divided by 8. $32. Can you beat $32 a day?
If you can beat $32, like immediately, right now, I'll come work for Kojima Productions.
Yeah, and then you gotta make PT, because I had the PT demo on my PlayStation 4, and now it's gone. I can't re-download it, and that really pisses me off, because that shit's worth a lot of money. You can sell an account with PT, and it actually nets you quite the penny.
It's an interesting black market, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
But
anyway.
Oh yeah, the process of me receiving the modeling gimmick, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting at home. How many months do you remember?
Wow. Okay, so this was right after you turned on Ali. No.
Turned on
it
Ali,
wasn't. Because then you feuded with us. You guys split. It must have been the 2021 draft or 2022 draft.
Yes.
2022.
I showed up on SmackDown early. I got drafted. Showed up on SmackDown before the draft was in effect. Cut a promo live on TV. People don't do live promos often.
Really? You did a promo on TV after you got
I
drafted?
did a promo live with Kayla, and
Wow. I don't remember that.
I never did anything again.
Yeah, and then you were sent home for 4 months.
I was sent home for several months, and that we were working on ideas. I was going to be like a cyberpunk mercenary or a bounty hunter. I had like cool ideas of getting like an Akira bike or something for an entrance because I was like Chuck Palumbo's in the rear view mirror. Because that's what you think of when you think of motorcycles in WWE,
yeah,
right?
Chuck Palumbo,
Chuck
sure.
Palumbo.
You will remember me! I guess technically, yes, you did remember him.
I remembered him. And I was like, oh yeah, no, this is cool. Because they were actually they were asking me, they were very much like, we want to give you something that's like, it's different. We know you're kind of different. Which is a compliment that I get often. That's like kind of like a backhanded compliment. But they were like, maybe if you have any we know you like anime, any of those influences, let's throw it at the wall and see how it sticks. And I had gotten concept art made. I've got pictures that I can't show you of like the character that I was supposed to be. And one day, I get a call after Big Man Class. Big Man Class. There's a lot of stories.
Oh yeah,
Big Man Class, but we're not going to
that
do
long
that today.
time where we had to train at the PC.
Yeah. We had Big Man Class. I get a call, 203 number. Oh crap, I'm getting fired. It was the writer. The writer was like, "Hey, Brennan, I know you guys have been talking about this this new character. We're not going to do that, but you are coming to work tomorrow. You're going to be a male model." And I was like, great, I'm not getting fired. Little did I know.
Yeah. That's kind of how it works for people who don't know is you can talk and talk and talk about kind of like those pitches. Kind of like those pitches. You can make them and you can put them out there and expand on them and talk about them, but nothing will really happen until somebody important
things, right,
says that you will be something.
It's one of those things where, you end up, when you see like a mass set of releases, right? You get a lot of comments on, because everybody just reports news or whatever, and people don't really think that like human beings lost their jobs and dreams or whatever. They're like, "Oh, that guy sucked. Like you didn't do anything." 90% of the time, it's not on the guy. Most of the guys are trying to do something because they know that if they're not doing anything, they're not going to, continue to be employed. So it's what it should do is it should make you appreciate everybody who has made things work, because those are the guys that like didn't get anything and then they made something of something. Those are the guys that like you should appreciate.
What was the thing that Seth told you?
What?
Or was it Seth told Dijak something? It was Seth said something to somebody. You don't remember?
About what?
I don't know if this was about Maximum Male Models or Retribution, but Seth was like,
"Oh, when Seth told us that we were going to be like the new guys."
No. I mean, he was basically like, "Hey guys, I know it's tough. I know you feel like you got to climb a mountain."
Oh no, that was Bobby.
No, because I remember Seth said something along the lines of, "We don't all get to debut in SWAT gear beating up world champions."
Oh, maybe he said that to Dijak.
I think he said it to Dijak.
He must have said that to Dijak. The only thing I remember Seth talking to us about Retribution, because at the time we were in like these really big segments and like closing out the show, and this was before we unmasked and was completely lost. Seth like came up to us and he was just like, "Hey, just make sure you guys are minding all your P's and Q's. It seems like they're really into this angle. You guys are clearly going to be like, the guys in some capacity going forward. So just make sure you're doing the right thing." We did the right thing.
Yeah. That brings me to this rumor that somebody said that we said about Seth.
Let's go through the rumors and
said Seth doesn't hang out with any other talent. And somebody said something about
Did we mention Seth at all? Oh no, we mentioned Seth in that he was gonna beat us up at the house show.
What do you mean?
That was the only mention of Seth.
Oh, the Paris thing. Yeah, the Paris thing.
That one night.
No, Seth. Every time I have ever asked Seth to watch a match, he's always watched the match and given me feedback every single time. He's been nothing but nice and helpful.
We love Seth Rollins.
Yeah, we love Seth. I don't know.
Give us a rumor for Mansoor to read, please.
All right, now you guys have to give me a rumor that you have to spread.
And
that
if
will
you want us to read the rumor, you should probably donate it because we can't see because there's so much chat. There's so much.
Yeah, but be creative, all right? Be creative with the rumor.
Be creative with it. Make it a good rumor, and make sure you're subscribed. If you have Amazon Prime, please subscribe. It'll help you avoid commercials, and it's 30% off.
Did you guys ever think that you were going to get a Billy and Chuck type storyline at some point? No, we were explicitly told actually that was not going to happen.
Yes, that was the first thing we heard.
Yeah, it was very explicit.
Was it's not Billy and Chuck in less
yeah.
words.
Thanks for subscribing, Rufio, and
Rufio, I know him. That's Jake.
Barcham. Paige is so mad that it wasn't a Billy and Chuck thing. No, it was never supposed to be. Yeah, that's a whole thing. I don't know if
Just
I can get into it. But
your physical mannerisms in Retribution as ma.ce were absolutely incredible. You looked like a horror movie monster with sass. It was the best.
Dooled said that my physical mannerisms in Retribution as ma.ce were incredible, and I looked like a horror movie monster with sass. Thank you. I appreciate
sass. With sass.
You know, that's even if I was supposed to be like a big scary monster, the question, as always, is he a little zesty? Like ma.ce big AF, low key.
Low key big as fuck.
Zesty?
But is he zesty?
Is he zesty?
Somebody asked what was my Retribution name supposed to be. I already said it was Nunchuck. Thanks for subscribing. Unamazing Red. Unamazing Red. That's pretty good.
That's a good name.
That would be a great gimmick. Just a dude who just sucks. Just a big fat dude who just can't do. Kind of like.
Just Incredible should have just he should have been like a very plain man.
Yeah. Hey, Better Wooly, mod from Squared Circle here. If you ever want to spread rumors straight to the source, hit me up and I can get an AMA going on. Yeah, you should do an AMA.
Is it time to do the AMA? Is it time? Hold on. You guys don't realize how big a deal this is because for the entirety of our careers, Mansoor and myself, because of our associations when we were teenagers, have been known as 4chan guys.
Whoa! What are we getting into right now?
No, sorry, not.
Whoa!
That's like a bigger deal now.
Good Lord, control yourself. Yeah, it's not 2012 anymore.
You can't say that. When we were on it, you could say it.
Yeah, that was.
You can't say it anymore.
A long time ago. Okay.
What's a euphemism for that?
E-Bombs World.
No one is going to spread a fake rumor about you guys because
we were on
they're
E-Bombs
already spreading
World.
fake rumors of books shooting on Backstage Plex.
When you stop talking, is that because something is happening?
Yeah, it's because we're getting a donate. I'm gonna shut it off next time probably because it's kind of loud, but it makes it so I don't have to read everything, so it's also kind of nice.
Yeah, the hacker known as 4chan.
we were big E-Bombs World guys. And E-Bombs World guys, we kind of had a sworn oath to not be Redditors.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to use Reddit.
We weren't supposed to use
Reddit. I did do an AMA. I did
an AMA actually, not even that long ago, and it was kind of on the low because I wasn't really allowed to do it because I didn't go through any channels.
Why do you need to go through channels? Mia Yim!
Reckoning! She's shutting it down!
I'm the HBIC. Yeah. HBIC.
Her mama named her Reckoning, alright?
Yeah. She came out the womb Reckoning.
Yeah. When she was born, the birth certificate says Reckoning.
That's right.
Yeah. Shelton's little buddy.
Shelton's little sidekick, Mia Yim.
Little friend.
Wait, no, we're supposed to be a Mia fan because she just subscribed.
Sorry.
So we're anti-Shelton.
We're really
we hate Shelton. Shelton refused to be in the next up. So we're anti-Shelton.
We had to fight. We had to try and beat him into it.
Yeah, and we did. Yeah, and he still refused. He still refused.
Canon.
Yeah, rest in peace. The next up. So, there's a rumor that Brock Lesnar was going to feud with Mansoor and break his Saudi Arabia undefeated streak in 5 seconds. That is actually true.
Message board.
Yeah.
That's true, or is that
that's true? No, that's a real thing that happened.
What? Why didn't I know this? I didn't know about this.
Well, okay, so I didn't really want to talk about it, but thanks for subscribing, Jedi L. After the Ali match, I had a conversation with Vince where he was basically like, "Look, Mansoor, like the most of the match was great, but we want to do something marquee for the next Saudi show, and we think that you should work a program with Brock." And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, of course, absolutely." And he was like, "But I just want to point out, like, the attraction is Brock, and the Saudis kind of made it clear that they want to see Brock. So due to the size difference, it's going to be a squash. Okay, I just want you to know that." And I was like, "Hey, I'm a professional. I'll absolutely put that young blood over. I know that it's a big deal to break the streak, but I feel that he deserves it, and he could run with it and do a lot of cool things with it." Of course, I negotiated that he would go over in a squash, and then in the rematch, I would go over clean. And then we were supposed to have a third match where it was a tiebreaker that he would win, but I was planning on actually backing out of that. And in the squash, I was going to oversell the shit out of everything, just to make him look foolish. So you take that to the sheets, okay?
You guys take that directly to the sheets. Anyways, the AMA. We'll do an AMA, right? We should do an AMA.
Yeah. Okay.
I did an AMA quietly for to try and promote Making It Maximum about a year ago. That's what I was.
You really?
Yeah, I did it really quietly. Oh. It was funny because you watch Reddit threads because when they're on like the front page they're like super hot. It was like I was really like purposefully trying to keep it like right below the front page. Like I wouldn't answer often. I'd like wait. And I was also flying, so it was kind of hard. But yeah, no, it was. We'll do it. We'll do it. Reddit mod. We'll go to.
Yeah, we did it. Circle. We did it. Reddit. When does the narwhal bacon? Huh?
Yeah, like epic.
When does the narwhal bacon, chat? Let me know. Let's hear it in the chat.
What is the Reddit like? Like Reddit is just all encompassing now, right? There are no children do not use the forums. They don't long for.
No, they use Discord and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At midnight, look, there's an emote with a Reddit soy jack.
The soy jack.
Look at that. Where'd you get that?
Where
sounds rad. Where should we contact?
You can contact.
Contract. Oh, contract. Hey, listen. We're under a 90-day non-compete. Okay, we will not be signing any contracts. Okay, let me make that perfectly clear.
Shoot me a DM on Twitter at Great Black Otaku. It's the best way to contact me.
Yes, actually, the happy landing, that is true. LA Knight eats Funyuns like a motherfucker. Like he's just shoving it down his throat.
Yeah,
he smells like Funyuns. He smells like Funyuns, and for some reason he dips it in sour cream. And I didn't even know you could do that, but he dips it in sour cream, and he
they
just
already
eats...
have sour cream flavor.
No, but he says that shit sucks. I told him, I said that. I said, they have a sour cream Funyun, and he said, I don't eat that shit. Between handfuls of Funyuns.
Manny shoots hard on Funyuns, yeah. Uh-huh. Where do you stand on what kind of chip?
A chippy?
Yeah, what kind of chippy you get?
I don't know. I was never really a big chips guy. I was I like Doritos, I guess.
Is literally a chip.
I like Cheetos.
I didn't really
Cheetos,
like chips,
Fritos, Doritos. MF Doom.
Is this MF Doom?
Is the rumor that Manny was gonna have a romance angle with Miss Elizabeth? Come on, can you gotta at least make it a little realistic, okay? Okay, we're trying to.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure I was like 2 years old when she passed away. So I don't think it is.
Yeah, but
is it true that Finn
loves
Big Mac? That's true. I was signed when I was 17. Hey Jay from OSW, how are you?
Jay Hunter.
Jay Hunter.
Jay Hunter.
Can I coke to ya?
What bar?
What
bar is Mason Mansoor right now? You're wearing.
Do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about making it maximum, Brennan?
Yeah, we can talk about making it maximum. Chat. If you want a retribution name, make sure you let us know. But if you want us to tell you about making it maximum, all that it encompassed, type MMM.
Thanks for subscribing, worker, brother.
We appreciate all the subscriptions.
Seeing a lot of M's.
Beetlejuice.
Seeing a lot of M's in the chat.
And Beetlejuice when?
Yeah, me and Brennan are going to go see Beetlejuice.
Oh, together?
On stage together, yeah. And we're going to sit in the back.
It wasn't even in the back.
No, it wasn't. That was their mistake. It wasn't in the back. You got to go to the back.
No, Pee Wee Herman sat in the back, and he got.
I thought Pee Wee Herman went to a porno theater, right?
He did. He did indeed.
So then, what's the problem?
I don't think you're allowed to jerk it in the porno.
Isn't that what everybody's doing in there?
I think
they're just watching. They're just watching.
No, I think it's like a Cold War. You know, like everybody knows that you've got like these weapons of mass destruction because you're watching a porn in a porn theater. But everybody agrees in like a nuclear truce that they will not unleash their weapons of mass destruction.
Why would you just be there to just watch the film for the art?
You don't like the story?
I personally require a story, but I'm not going to go to the theater to watch it on a big screen.
And this was like the 90s, so like it was pre like the current landscape of stories is much worse than it probably.
Oh,
was.
Much worse. Oh, I much prefer the old stuff. Absolutely. The new stuff is terrible.
Yeah, it's
lazy.
It's not great.
It's lazy. It's a very bad time for that industry. Perhaps we should respond to our friend's request, his inquiry, and save the business.
Maybe that is what we're supposed to do.
For those of you who don't know, we got a request to enter the adult entertainment industry from a reputable dealer.
Named a couple of workers that they've been with.
Yeah, that's right. That's nice, Manny. Now, can we see your Steam library? I don't keep any of my H games in my Steam library. Thank you very much. I'm not a moron.
Yeah, what do you think?
Okay.
Stupid?
You think I'm an idiot?
Give
me a break.
A moron?
Please. Anyway, Left for Head. Wow, Left for Head. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. Anyway, making it maximum. So, here we are, getting older all the time, feeling younger in my mind. Here we are. We kind of just started as the Maximum Male Models. We were, as we said last stream, everybody said we were Vince's baby. We were the most important part of the show, and that we were going to be set for life.
They said, you freaking money in the bank geeks, get out of here.
They said, everybody else, get out.
It's
and like
time
we
for
said,
the models to walk.
Vince would come down during our rehearsals and tell us how to turn and show our thighs correctly.
He'd give us little allowances where he'd tell us that we could buy whatever cute little outfit.
Told us to go to the mall and buy cute little outfits for a show.
Get yourself something nice.
And obviously, okay, I saw some things online saying, nobody ever wants to blame Vince when they get fired. Listen, we're not stupid, okay? It's a business, right? We know that nobody's, like, our friend. Nobody's, we have friends, but unless you're hanging out with somebody outside of work, you're not friends, right? It's just that...
Unless you're a sociopath.
At some point in our lives, we want to have $1 million, so we're not going to say horrible shit about anyone, okay?
What do you want us to do?
What do you want us to do, all right?
The fact that you came in for hot shoots on release, that means you're a sucker, and you deserve to be conned.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, great.
Well, if you were subscribed...
Vince ran these ads. The ad break questionarium.
Welcome to the Outbreak
Questionarium. Thanks for subscribing.
Right? We're going to do that.
Thanks, yeah, we're going to do it. Thanks for subscribing, Cash Shumel.
Look at the ads drew subscribers.
I don't even know if anybody can hear me. 6 ads. Wow, Twitch is really screwing you guys.
6 ads. It must be because we're blowing up.
We're blowing up. It's coming 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 up. It's there. It's coming up. It's coming up. The rumor is that Brennan despised every Cinnamon Toast Crunch ad because they cut his mouth open as a kid. Also, King of Fighters 15 is cool.
Yeah, I do hear that King of Fighters is actually, despite all appearances, is cool. Cinnamon Toast Crunch doesn't cut the roof of your mouth. It's good. Captain Crunch cuts the roof of your mouth. That's always been the thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're not dumb. Okay. Everybody had to sign off on the decision to let us go. We're aware. We don't think it's anybody's hand was forced. Okay. But in wrestling,
we were silenced.
I always use the example, like, Jeff Jarrett held Vince McMahon up for money, which people say is the worst thing you can possibly do, and he came back. Ultimate Warrior came back. Like, you know, wrestling is it's the craziest fucking industry in the world. Shit happens and people get over it. I mean, for God's sake, look at what people are talking about. People coming back now. That might happen. All I ever wanted was just a way to be fulfilled. It is in my hands. I must not fail. I must not fail. Even through the darkest days, this fire burns. Oh, I'm a much better singer than this, but I have the novel coronavirus, and my daughter is singing. She's not singing. She's sleeping in the room.
Underrated fact here.
Okay, let's hear it.
Shout out to CM Punk for only using songs that are secretly sung by black guys.
Oh, that's right. Wait, is the lead singer of AFI black?
No.
There's no way, right? There's no way the lead singer of AFI is black. Yeah.
My wife in the chat wants us to talk about how great Randy is.
Randy's amazing.
Randy's the absolute best.
Yeah, oh my god. Let's talk about the fact that we were just standing around in the bowl before Raw or SmackDown, and Randy comes up to us and he goes, "Hey, you guys like video games, right?" Yeah, Randy, we love video games. Yeah.
What do you guys think of this this Elden Ring?
I was sitting in my tour bus playing Elden Ring.
You guys heard of
yeah, we love that game. Oh, we love From Dark Souls. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucking hard. I paid a guy like $1,000 to give me like infinite runes so I could just level up to 100 right away.
He's like, I love that game though. I played.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, no, I couldn't deal with that bullshit, so I just paid a guy to give me a bunch of runes.
So I'm imagining Randy on Twitter like, hey, I'll give somebody $1,000.
I'll give somebody $1,000
to invade me and drop 1,000,000 runes.
1,000,000 runes. Yeah.
So that was the max level.
That was fucking awesome. People are gonna talk about that on Twitter, and people are gonna think that's a fake rumor.
That's out of all the rumors that sound fake, that is the real.
That's the real. I was gonna say, like, all the shit that came out, and like in between me taking a shit in a private locker room and a bunch of other stuff, it's like, how are you supposed to know what's real and what's fake? It's like practically impossible.
Because the real stories sound more fake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like that 100% sounds more fake than the
Randy. Yeah, the Elden Ring story sounds absolutely more fake.
Call SRS right now and report it.
Call SRS right now.
Is that a nightly segment?
This is no, it's not a nightly segment. Speaking of, we should probably talk to these people since we have so many. Who I assume you were the people that pressed P 2 days ago to promise that you would come back.
Which you have to press P right now to promise that you'll come back next time.
You gotta press P. Yeah, because last time we had like 1,800 people, now it's halved. So I don't want to see fucking half of this next time. I cannot just get half every time.
I cannot take half every time. And actually invite your mom, get your girlfriend. You don't have girlfriends.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Get your family, get them to watch the stream as well. Please.
Yeah. All of your extended family.
You better not be freaking lying.
Good. Don't be lying to us. Well, no, I'm writing each and every one of your names.
That better not be the lies of P that I'm looking at.
Yeah, you better not be giving us the lies of P. Is there actually a mechanic in that game where, like, every time you lie, your nose gets bigger, and then you can, like, fight people? But it's like a morality system where the more you lie, the stronger your nose gets. But if you lie too much, then you get a bad ending, or like.
I've never seen a long nose mechanic.
That's what I think the lies of P is.
I mean, it should be if it's a game.
All I know about the lies of P is it's a Bloodborne ripoff, and that you play as Pinocchio. So I assume you use your nose as a weapon by lying and getting your nose to be longer and then swinging it around. Yeah, shit.
They want to hear about making it maximum. That's what they were.
Oh yeah, we keep fucking Wait a minute, your wife is saying I'm threading the line tonight?
Yeah.
Excuse me, you're the one talking about cancelable websites that we used to browse.
No, that's not the line.
How am I threading the line?
You're threading the line of the thing that you received recently.
Oh, we're talking about things with actual consequences.
Yes,
on our livelihoods.
If my threading the line gets us canceled, which doesn't matter. You're threading the real line.
Yeah, the thread. Yeah. Should I just say it? And, should I allude to it and then nip it in the bud right now?
I don't know.
Can I say it in a way that won't implicate us?
I'm still not in trouble, so.
All right. You drop it. I don't know if I should mention it. I think your wife is spamming me right now, telling me not to do it.
Yeah, I think she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It just really makes me mad that nobody noticed that I took it down. I'm like pissed. Whatever.
Making it maximum.
Yeah, go on. I'm mad now, so you can just talk about it.
Well, where were we? Vince had gone away. We knew that Hunter was not going to prefer our silly little act, which is understandable. It's not his style. But our thought was, well, we've got all this time. We've got this girl. We've got this woman that, quite frankly, she wanted to get more comfortable in the character. And
oh yeah, tell them about how when we found out Maxine was with us, and we found out she was going to cut her first ever live promo on Monday Night Raw.
Was it Raw or was it SmackDown?
SmackDown.
I think it was
that she was going to cut her first ever live promo in front of freaking 6,000 plus 2 million people at home.
That was
ever in the business on a live mic.
That was a bold. Actually, not just that. So this all happens in 1 week. 1 week, we find out that the week before. So 7 days. The week before.
Hey, Brennan, Shane from TMDK, aka Zack Sabre Jr.'s little sidekick, is telling us, tell them how I was meant to be the original Maxine.
Oh yeah, no, we forgot.
They were gonna rehire Slapjack.
Listen, Shane, we don't want you back. Get out of here.
We see you've already found a new group.
Get lost.
You've already found a new gang.
You're trying to make a new Insiders with very popular wrestlers.
Yeah, with very popular, active,
in a massive promotion.
Talented wrestlers.
Get
in a
out
huge
of
promotion.
here, Slapjack.
Buzz off, Slapjack. This is
Piss off,
an
Slap
indie
Burrito. This is
only.
a Retribution stream, and you sold out.
Yeah, that's right. You took off the mask.
This is
well,
independent.
no.
You're a company guy.
Yeah, you're a company guy. You're a Fed shill.
You're a cump cuck.
You're a nooge. You're a nooge shill. I love when people call it nooge. I'm like, what the nooge? I love when people call like TJPW Teej. Teej.
So in a 7
what
day,
about
in a 7-day span, LA Knight doesn't get invited to show, right?
Yeah, same day. I'm pretty sure it was the same day that we were all supposed to fly to the show. Knight got told you're not traveling, and that's when we were all like, "Oh shit!"
But we still travel. So
yeah, but was that the day that they alluded to Maxine? Right.
That was the day they made the Maxine Dupree Twitter account, which we thought was a role play account.
Right. We thought it was fake. We thought it was somebody.
Us, and then we got a text and it said, follow back the Maxine Dupree Twitter account.
And keep in mind, guys, Maxine Dupree was a character that existed before the person playing it right now started playing it. Maxine Dupree as a concept was created that day.
Sydney Smurf.
And that's why LA, I don't know whether to say LA or Night. They both kind of sound dumb on their own.
What are you going to call him? Ricker?
I want to call him Sean. I want to call him Ricker or something, but I'll just say LA. So LA saw that and was like, that's it, guys. Like, oh, actually, you know what's really funny? So the Maxine Dupree character gets created on Twitter, and it says, I'm Max's sister, and I'm running the Maximum Male Models website, or whatever.
That's what the Twitter says.
We're all looking at that like, okay. And then a week after that, they tease the debut of Maxine Dupree. They say Maxine Dupree is going to come out with the Maximum Male Models. And I swear to God, when I found that out, I looked at LA, and like at the same time, we looked at each other and we were like, it's gonna be you in a dress, isn't it? And he was like, it's gonna be me in a dress.
Yeah. I 100% thought it was, because we asked everybody. We ran around. We were like, "Who's Maxine Dupree?" We didn't even know who texted us to follow her. We didn't know what they had planned, what the thought was. We were like, "It's got to be Max. It's got to be Max in a dress."
I honestly thought, because we just got poor LA. Like, he was really trying, and for whatever reason, they just were harping on him about this Max Dupree thing, and we thought they were like. We thought it was like a way to punish him, or something. Obviously, didn't happen, so that's not the case. Okay, so not a big deal. All right, this was just something that we were thinking about
at the time.
And then and I think are we allowed to say who it was almost going to be? Because that's obviously going to be a big fucking dirt sheet thing.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore. I don't freaking know.
I don't really know. Like, I want
what we can do.
What's Sierra bothering me about now? Oh, Sierra, sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. I thought you were gonna get mad at me.
Oh, the website.
She's just posting the fact that the Maximum Male Models website is still
available.
Everybody go on Maximum Male Models.
Get the tables. Thank you for the Raiders.
Oh, thanks, Get the Tables.
If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's September, 30% off, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free.
What are they gonna do? Super fire you? No, but they can certainly do other things. Can we say who it was almost gonna be?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we heard that Maxine Dupree was going to be Tiffany Stratton.
Yes.
And we heard that was like very close to happening until the last minute.
They did not decide who she was until the day
before.
Was it the
show?
Before, or was
I think it was.
Oh, no, it was the day before the show.
The fly.
No, it was It was the day before travel.
Sure, yeah.
Because Sydney found out and had to go pack.
That's right. So, yeah, there's your big scoop. There's your big fucking scoop. And let's just everybody pray that I don't get an angry phone call.
Anyways, what was we keep on getting sidetracked.
Making it maximum. Oh, and the thing that I ultimately wanted to say.
Oh no, it was the fact that it was her first day.
We went with Maxine.
Yeah, go ahead.
We went with Maxine to the Performance Center because we helped her practice the promo. She got her verbiage early, surprisingly. Nobody really ever gets their verbiage early. But she got her script early, and do you remember that? We went to the PC and we taught her how to cut a promo.
Yeah.
We had her stand in the ring, holding a water bottle, pretending for it to be a microphone.
And we heckled her.
And we said, hey, you got to get used to people saying shit.
Because people hated us. And
cut your
people
promo.
Would say horrible things to us.
Cut your promo while we just disparage you and jeer and boo and call you horrible things. Yeah, what chance? That. Yeah, we should have filmed it, yeah. And she got through it, and she did a great job. But at the end of the day, we got there, and that was the day That was Maxine's first day on the main roster. Her first day was the day that Vince stepped down. So, what a fucking moment for her, where we all had a meeting with Stephanie and Hunter.
We found out during the day.
Oh, that's right. We were in the bowl, so we were all standing around the ring. Oh, what a fucking funny moment. Oh, this was so. So we all get the text.
Everybody was like, "Is this fake?"
We all, you know what, chat? It's two truths and a lie. This whole stream.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell a bunch of stories.
We're not leaking anything because everything we say
is actually satire. Yeah. We're actually lying. This is all made up. This is just for pure entertain. This is for purely entertainment purposes.
This is sports and entertainment.
This is sports entertainment. So anyway, we're all standing around. This is a lie, by the way. We're all standing around the ring, and we all get a text from Vince saying, "Hey, it's time for me to step down and have a great show tonight." And we're all like, "Whoa, holy shit!" And I remember you could see on the faces of certain people, we're like, and others were like. And that was the day that the line was drawn between two sides. And Brennan, do you remember what we called the two sides?
The Hunties and the Vincels.
The Hunties and the Vincels. So there were people who were ecstatic about Hunter taking over, and they were called Hunties.
Chat, throw out some examples of who you think a Vincel and a Huntie might be. So type V and then who you thought was a Vincel, and H and who you thought was a Huntie.
And I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who, but next week,
how close you guys are.
Next week we went to work and somebody did come in a leather jacket with a denim vest. I shit you not.
Gosh, I was so mad.
And we shit on them. We went up to them and we're like, "You motherfucker, we know what you're doing. Don't fucking play slick."
Like, what do you mean? I got it as a birthday present.
Bull fucking shit. You picked when to wear that shit, and you picked a good day. I see what you're doing.
They came in drinking from a water bottle and came in.
Oh my god, the full leather jacket, denim vest. I was aghast. I was aghast. And actually, it was
perfectly good jackets.
It was kind of similar to like NXT, because I remember when we would go to NXT tapings, and suddenly all these people who just kind of dressed normally outside of work would show up in like Metallica shirts and like ripped up jeans, and like they would have studded like leather bracelets and shit.
It became louder. It is a disease.
I was like, whoa, I didn't know you were like a Pantera and Anthrax fan. Interesting.
I didn't know you liked Saint Anger.
Saint Anger determines my death style. Do you remember my face? Do you remember my face when that played for the Keith Cross promo package?
Yeah.
When
who's cutting out? Me or you? Is the stream still going? Stream still going? Type G for still going. Manny, you back?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, Did I freeze?
Yeah, you froze.
Of course, when we start lying about our shoots, the chat goes up, or the viewer count goes up. What a horrible! I now I see why like streamers do like a downward spiral, where they descend into the depths of the earth.
Become like I was actually thinking about,
because you always have to top yourself, right?
I was thinking that today. Me and my family went out to dinner, and I'm looking at because I'm getting stuff ready for this stream today. And I'm like, wow, like think about the high you get, one, from getting like a big audience.
Yeah.
And then the stress you get, because right after the stream last week I showed you the analytics, right?
No. Oh yeah, you did.
You did. Analytics. When you send the analytics and you're so excited, the analytics are so good. And then next time we do it, it's gonna be a little worse. And then next time we're gonna do it, it's gonna be a little worse. And it's gonna be a little worse, and it's gonna keep going down. And you realize that the only way, like it gives you a real sense of why these like internet people just completely lose their minds and
lose their minds,
because it becomes like, okay, what's going to get a reaction? Because you hating me is going to make you watch the video.
Like, who's the streamer that like jumped onto his phone and headbutted it until it broke?
Is that Speed?
Speed, yeah, Speed. Or yeah,
he's the one who he whipped his penis out.
He whipped his thing out.
That thing on him.
It's constant, or like DSP, or like guys who their livelihoods depend on.
Because they need you to keep watching them.
Being in the conversation. That's tough. That's why
even if it's a hate watch, it's like
that's why I don't think I could live like that. It would destroy me. You know what I mean?
I love this as like a little side hustle, but I could not imagine my life relying around it. It's crazy. It'd be nuts.
Jay Hunter knows what we're talking about.
Jay Hunter.
You gotta just not think about it. And Jay knows because his most watched video is lesbian pollen, and he knows it's because of just like horny people clicking lesbian. For sure.
What does that do to a man?
It breaks you because you put so much work into something that you feel like is great, but nobody watches.
And then
you throw something together.
You put out something that takes up like a lot of effort. Maybe you spent months making it. You
scripted
it. It's perfectly edited. And because it's just not like, it doesn't have like a good thumbnail with like some big honking knockers on it.
Like that classic, remember Mario Kart? And that Mario Kart cartoon thumbnail where it's like Mario going and it's Peach's boobs. That's a classic one.
The entire nation.
The entire nation of India. So that's funny because like when I lived in Saudi Arabia, porn was blocked on the internet. So all we really had, unless you could get a VPN, but I was too young to even know what that was. I was too young to even know how to clear my browser history. I actually remember, this is a vivid memory for me. So I'm at my friend's house, and I think I'm like 10 or 11. And I'm at my friend's house, and he's on the internet, and I just ask him as an aside, hey, do you know how to delete your browser history? And he was like, yeah. Why? I was like, no reason at all. For some reason, that was like one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Because I was going on YouTube and looking up girls kissing. And I would just watch girls kissing.
I love the innocent child, searches.
But also, like, shouldn't that kid know what I'm going through? Like, why is he judging? Like, what the fuck? What an asshole. I also, you know what? Actually, it's funny. So, they didn't sell WWE Magazine in Saudi Arabia, but when we would go to Dubai, they did sell WWE Magazine. So that was also so awesome for me because I would always go to the bookstore and just get as many WWE magazines as I could. And I remember, because they're sealed, one of them had like a Tori Wilson spread. And I was like, fuck, all right, this is going to change my life. Here we go.
Hall of Famer.
I pay for the magazine. I take it back to our whatever hotel that we were in. I wait until I'm alone, open it up. I shit you not, even though it's factory sealed, the entire Tori Wilson spread, except for like her face, is covered in Sharpie. It's all fucking blacked out. I was like, God, why? Why?
The ministry got to her.
How did they do it? How'd they factory seal it after the fact?
They have somebody
I was pissed.
Is to suck out all the air and seal it back.
What they didn't know, though, is that WWE.com would post galleries of diva photo shoots, and that was not censored. So, thank you to I'm not going to say a bunch of names because they might be my coworkers one day, and that's awkward.
Yeah, that is a bit awkward.
It's awkward, but also like, yeah, never mind. Let's move on.
Dijak is telling me to tell the story. The picture that I used for that Retribution, the National Day of Retribution, where we're standing on the apron, and if you look at me, you can see me because I have my sleeves rolled up, and strategically, because in my head, I had gone through 2 stages of replacements within Retribution. There were 2 stages of people who were, oh yeah, you guys are in Retribution. Just kidding, you're extras. You guys are in Retribution. You guys are extras. So to seal the deal, I started trying to position myself in the center of shots, and I rolled up my sleeves so that you knew that one guy in Retribution was big and black, and that I knew that it would lock them in because they couldn't have a white guy in blackface. In theory.
In theory, in Austin Theory. Not suggesting that Austin Theory would do that, okay? That's just something we say. Whenever somebody says in theory, we say in Austin Theory.
We say in theory a lot.
We say in Austin Theory a lot.
So, Chad, if you're gonna take any,
don't clip that, please. Don't clip that. I beg you. I don't need another dirt sheet rumor about. No, okay.
Not again.
Please, no, Darren. No, please don't write that down. Don't write that down. Don't cut it. Don't do any of that stuff. Grapist, get on this.
Fresh off the press, Mansoor reveals that Randy Orton pays to cheat to win.
It's over. I'm never going back. They're never going to take me back. Theory did what? Anyway, Brennan, keep going with your story.
That was the story.
Oh, Dijak told you to reveal a hot scoop about one of the original members of Retribution that nobody ever guessed.
Thank you for gifting the sub, Dave the Vader.
No, he gifted it to It's Graping Time.
Oh no.
First of all, how is there somebody on Twitch called It's Graping Time?
And it's separate. We have a gift sub to the Grapist and It's Graping Time.
There's a Grapist and It's Graping Time?
Yeah.
Chat. Oh yeah, let's play this game. Chat, everybody guess how many original members were there of Retribution, Brennan? The OG lineup in the hoods.
In the hoods?
Not including extras.
Okay, so like we already said, Vito and Cal.
Whoa! There's people in this stream that might not have heard last stream.
Okay. No, I'm saying,
count in your head. Count in your head.
Counting them? Okay.
Yeah, I'm counting anybody who was any contracted wrestler who at one point was in Retribution, whether we know it or not.
Okay, so
in Canada,
was the original 5.
Mm-hmm.
The leader of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun. You've got okay. I think 10. 10.
All right, chat. Let's hear 10. The 10. I want to hear 10 names who you think. If anybody in the chat can get all 10 people who was in Retribution, whether it was revealed or not, we will, I don't know, acknowledge your existence. Make you feel seen for once in your life.
Don't you want to feel seen?
For the honor of that.
Don't you want to be a good John?
Don't you want to be a good Joe?
Don't you want to be... Oh, it's Joy. Joe.
Yeah, Joy was the bad guy lady.
Oh, yeah, of course.
JOI, which is a different thing that I enjoy.
They did that on purpose, right?
They must have, I think so.
All right, I'm seeing... Tino Sabatelli is a good guess. But I think he was gone by then.
Kona Reeves is a guess.
No.
Was not Kona Reeves.
He really
But I will say that Kona Reeves is probably the most underrated guy to ever be in NXT.
You guys would never know that.
And nobody knows how good he is. And he definitely should have got a chance. Chelsea Green. Brennan.
That was so Chelsea Green was not in it. However, she's who everybody thought when they were analyzing body types. When they're in that shot, there's the picture with the CM Punk face blurred out. That's actually just a dirt sheet article. I didn't even Photoshop that.
You didn't make that? I thought you made that.
That was real.
Somebody Photoshop your indie face paint picture?
Yes. If you Google Retribution revealed, WWE Retribution revealed, that picture comes out because that was an article at the time where they were trying to guess who the bodies were.
Wow.
So they guessed me. They thought thought Shane was like Danielson.
I'm sorry, Danielson? Bryan Danielson?
Yeah.
They thought Bryan Danielson was in Retribution?
Yeah, it was well featured at the time.
Interesting.
At one point it could have been anybody because everybody was so like it was closing shows and opening shows. Like it
was a big deal for. Oh, here we go. Bleacher Report predicting 8 possible members for Retribution's newest faction.
What were their guesses? Let's see if they get acknowledged.
Dominic Dijakovic. Yep.
Okay.
Easy guess because Dijak pretty much revealed it on Twitter immediately. He went dark. 5 ads. Wow.
What is 5? Oh, it's that many?
Only subscribers are watching us right now, so what should we say to just the subscribers? Hey, thanks for subscribing, no good nerds. Subscribers, we love you. We appreciate you. You're gonna put food in our daughters' mouths, so thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Subscribers, whenever there's an ad
Proptic Live, thank you for subbing.
Whenever there's an ad break, subscribers.
Ooh. Hello, we will do ASMR.
We're gonna get really close and do ASMR just for you.
We love you so much.
We love you so much, subscribers.
You mean the world to us.
You don't know how much you mean to us, subscribers.
We appreciate you.
Everybody else, we don't care about. But you, we have a strictly sensual, parasocial relationship with.
With them, it's purely platonic. It's a professional relationship. With you, I feel like I really know you.
We are your friends. We love
Leprechaun.
you. Subscriber.
Thanks for subscribing,
Thank you.
Leprechaun.
Thank you for accepting our
Star
love.
of the movie Leprechaun.
The Leprechaun.
In the hood.
Okay. Non-subscribers are back.
Oh,
sorry.
back. All right. Yeah, non-subscribers. We just had a little subscriber-only chat.
A moment. If you knew anything about being a subscriber, you'd know what our relationship is like.
Yeah, but if you're not subscribed, I guess you don't really know what it's all about.
Make sure you tell us that there's an ad break so that we can pay attention to the ones we love.
Yeah, that's
right.
Wow,
look at all of those gift subs.
Oh, look at all these subs. Ovation Duncaster. Thank you. Somebody actually guessed correctly. Caden Carter.
Caden Carter was almost in Retribution, and she wanted to be in Retribution so bad, but they never offered it to her when they were looking for more girls to be in Retribution again.
Yeah.
Because she was not doing anything at the time.
Somebody says Vanessa Bourne.
Vanessa Bourne was not in not in any of those segments. They wanted her to be in Retribution at one point.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Because when Mercedes left, they really wanted two girls, and maybe that might have been early like women's tag team division. I don't think they made Retribution with having a female tag team. Actually, no. They wanted Mercedes to be in charge.
They wanted her as the leader?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
You heard that here first. There was something going around where they were positioned, because if you go back and you watch those early masks before we were unmasked again, she cut the promo. It was her. She was.
I thought Dijak cut the promo.
Dijak cut the promo. He was going to be the guy leader, and then she was going to be the girl leader. And I think what they really wanted was, not
Monet. It was not Sasha Banks.
I think you would know if it was Sasha
No,
Banks.
I'm pretty sure she was already on TV being Sasha Banks.
I think she was doing just fine.
Mercedes Martinez, yeah.
I think they really wanted a female tag team out of it. And I think when that happened, it kind of like it started the derailment. Like there were several derailments of like, oh, you can't be this. You know, we're not gonna let you be Antifa. Put on Bane masks. We don't have a female tag team. But they really wanted to get another girl back in, and they sent it around.
Thanks for subscribing, Mr. Callum.
Dang.
Yeah, the OG 10. All right, let's hear the OG 10. So it was you.
It was me.
Dijak.
I was there first.
Yeah, you were there. You, Dijak, Cal Bloom, or Von Wagner. Zion Quinn. Caden Carter.
That was like one of the big secrets, because they wanted girls too. So obviously.
Was Shane in it originally?
Shane, you mean Slapjack?
Yeah, was Slapjack in it before becoming Slapjack?
Yes.
Okay, so he was in those segments. Okay.
If you go back and you watch any of those ski mask segments, you can see it's very clearly, looking back now, it's me, Shane, and Dijak.
Mm-hmm.
Mia.
Right, Mia.
How many is that?
Mercedes. That's 8, and then there's 2 more.
We said Cal Bloom. We said
Zion.
It might just be 8. I might have miscounted.
McLovin says Shane McMahon should have joined in. Interesting story, eh, Brennan?
That was one thing that we pitched, because they wanted a leader, and we wanted somebody who would make us over.
Not over, but like Protected.
Yeah, protect. That was the thought.
Protected
the thought
is a
was
better
we want
word,
somebody
yeah.
that we wanted somebody
could advocate for you in a writer's room.
In the office.
In the office, yeah. Duke the Dumpster Droz?
Dumpster was one of the lost members of Retribution.
Eric Young, yeah. In retrospect, fuck, like it could have just been Sanity and you guys.
That was another thing.
Yeah,
I've been in 2 things where and maybe it's just more common, or maybe I'm just unlucky, but that was another thing where we need a leader for Retribution. We have no idea who it is, and I think they decided like the day.
Oh, Jessica Mea, was she in it?
She wasn't. She was one of the extras.
Aha! But she wasn't an extra. She was assigned.
She was assigned. But she was one of.
So that's 9.
So what was funny was, at the time, this was PC Thunderdome, and they wanted people. Obviously, I think I said last stream, they had the little Retributioners, and then they wanted bigger ones that were more imposing.
Was Santana Garrett one?
No.
Okay.
No. They wanted more imposing people, so they actually had PC trainees come in and be Retribution people. So there became a thing at the time where people really wanted to try and sneak in, because they had a rack. They had a rack filled with the hoodies and the masks, and they were like, "We need people to do this." And at some point, like, people would just be like, Kona wanted to do it. Kona really wanted to try and, like, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in it."
I'm in Retribution. They thought they could sneak into getting a call up.
They could have. I did. That's what I did.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no,
that's wild.
It was wild time.
Kona deserved to be called up, by the way.
He should have been.
Kona should have been called up.
Great. I mean, like, what people? How much do people right now love just a guy that is a very
he would be
normal heel?
Yeah. No, he's like a heel. He's a heel.
He's an actual heel.
Like one of the only guys who consistently was getting booed and knew how to get booed and knew how to put over a babyface. But whatever, nobody wants to hear about that shit.
Nobody wants to hear about positivity.
Nobody wants to hear about that. They want crazy ass rumors. Anyway,
924 viewers right now. We need to get it back up so that I can feel like
it's all the people finishing up Collision.
We were running against Collision. Sorry.
We were running. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Khan. Please, I didn't want to do that. I'm so sorry, guys. Next time Collision's on, 2-screen experience. Okay, 2-screen experience. You gotta watch both. Well, you gotta watch both. Okay. Oh, it ended at 10. Right. Whatever.
Well, yeah, you had to poop and shower if you shower.
Oh no, they don't shower.
You stinky doo-doos.
Anyway, making it maximum.
Making it maximum.
Remember when we were supposed to...
Everybody in the chat, type MMM if you want to hear about making it
maximum. They already did that.
No, we need to make sure they want to know. It's a different audience now.
All right. Type MMM. Yeah, there you go. All right, so where were we in this story? Oh, yeah. Oh, because Hunter took over, and then we told the story about Hunties versus Vincels.
Think of all the content.
Wait. Speaking of Vincels, I want to clear one thing up that the dirt sheets are fucking getting wrong, okay? I never said that LA Knight, when he cut that promo after our match, where he cut a heel promo when he was supposed to cut a babyface promo, I never said he was going into business for himself. He was told that he was supposed to cut a heel promo.
It was just a miscommunication.
It was a miscommunication somewhere along the line. He went over the promo with his writer. That was what was decided. He didn't decide on the spot that he was supposed to call the crowd incels and shit on them and cut a heel promo. That wasn't his call. He's a professional.
Somewhere within him, he just really wanted to call those people incels.
I saw a tweet that was like, yeah, LA Knight was supposed to cut a babyface promo, but he decided to cut a... No, he didn't decide to cut a heel promo. No, that's not what happened.
You think he just decided out there, like he decided what he wanted to say as he was
yeah, I feel like I should be a heel.
Do you guys, Y or N, do you guys think that we just make up what we say out there?
Oh, yeah, calling it out there? Yeah, we talked about this last stream, but...
No, I mean, like, in a promo.
Oh,
like,
promo-wise?
Do you think they go out there?
Yeah.
They think that we make it up. That it's not, like, a piece of.
No, okay. What I've understood about wrestling fans is they think people who are good promos write their own stuff, and they think people who are bad promos get a script.
Yeah, it's the same as a bad name.
The only way that you aren't reading from a script is if you are a top guy. That's the only way.
And you're still handed a script, mind you.
But here's what I'll say that you guys probably don't know. Writers are cool. Like, they will change whatever you want them to change.
Especially if you have, like, by the time we had done making it maximum, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about it eventually.
We'll talk about it. By the time we had done that, when we were sitting down and, like, going over our segments when we came to Raw, like, they were very receptive to just anything. If we had anything, he's like, "Oh yeah, I think it'd be funny if we say this." Or
yeah, you earn their trust for sure.
You definitely have to earn their trust. Yeah. But like, they'll work with you.
Great Kung Pao reference, big guy. Stream that movie if you're so great. Yeah, they will work for you. They will work with you if they feel like what you're pitching is a good idea. The only time you cannot get text changed, wording changed, is if it's underlined or highlighted. Was it highlighted or underlined? Do you remember, Brennan?
It was highlighted.
So if you ever got a script and certain phrases or sentences were highlighted, that means you couldn't change it. And you can all guess why you couldn't change it. Because you have to say it that way.
And the word would always be like...
carnivorous.
Carnivorous.
Crustacean.
Unmitigated gall.
You
bastard.
Bastard.
Bastard was always highlighted.
Bastard was always highlighted. Or I saw something on TV recently where like Shotzi called Raquel, like she was like, "You amazing Amazon" or something. I was like, "Oh, that was highlighted for sure. That was highlighted for sure." Absolutely.
If I saw that and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just say that."
Anytime something's highlighted, I just emphasize it as fuck. Like I just go hard into it.
Because it doesn't matter if you say it.
Absurd Amazon. Amazon.
You absurd Amazon.
Oh, he loves. Are they called alliterations? Yeah, right? Where it's like, yeah, he loves alliterations. Loves alliterations.
It wouldn't matter if you said it. That's why you have to put the emphasis on "you absurd Amazon" into the, because if he misses it, you might as well have not said it.
He has to have heard it. Callie Jester, I like this idea. We'll go into making it maximum, but I want to say this: I'm back from making dinner. Have we done the Judgment Day theme tier list yet? Let's do this, Brennan, because I have some strong opinions about the Judgment Day themes. Okay. As we all know, each member of the Judgment Day has their own theme song, right?
I don't really know.
You don't know them?
Okay.
All I know is top tier, Dominic Mysterio. This guy's song fucking rules, and you know why? Because it's an evil version of Ray's theme.
Yeah. It's like rare unused heel Ray theme.
I mark out for that shit every time. When your heel theme is just like a evil version and not slowed down like some people do. When your heel theme is an evil version. Let's like Jake Roberts, fucking Jake the Snake. His heel theme was like, well, I guess that one is kind of just slowed down, but it's like it's the one that goes like, trust me. Trust me. That shit's great.
I love
that shit's fucking great. I don't really actually just wanted to put over Dom's theme. I fucking love Dom's theme.
I don't want to rank the rest of them.
I love that his song is like, booyaka, booyaka, I hate you.
I hate my dad.
And it's like,
it's like the minor chord version.
Yeah, it's the minor chord version. Yeah, that's great shit.
It's like the blue Kane.
It's the blue Kane. I can't. So you know, there's an actual blue Kane.
It blew up
on the Indies, right?
And
we're GCW.
Yeah. The blue Kane was like a big, like people kept telling me, like, have you seen the blue Kane? I was like, the Indian meme?
Blue Kane was an in-joke in the locker room because we on YouTube, we saw a video, like an Indian YouTube channel was like, Blue Kane debut, and we were like, what the fuck is this? And we watch it, and it's just like it's a video of Kane's entrance from like 1998, but the whole video, the hue was changed to blue, so he comes out and he's blue, and the entrance music is a slowed down version of "I'm Blue"
by typo negative, rare unused Blue Kane theme.
It was like "I'm blue, da boo dee da boo da."
And my favorite one is because I don't know when I stopped doing this. I used to do it all the time. You pull up a link. I don't know if it'll like.
I'm gonna look it up. I'll send it to you.
Send it to me on Discord.
Blue Kane, and the YouTube channel is called Blue Kane Official.
Official. I used to what I used to do all the time because I used to like live and die by what people thought about Retribution at the time. So I'd go and I'd watch every YouTube video that people, because everybody hated it. So I was like, oh, somebody's gonna like it. Let me see what's going well. And one of the things was about it was just you'd watch stuff with you could watch an Indian review of Raw, and you don't understand it because they're speaking Hindi or Punjab, and but you could understand what they meant. You know what I mean? Like you could
kind of like Japanese commentary.
Yeah,
like you know when they're excited.
Like you could hear like names, and then every once like they'd throw in some like English. Like like they'd be like,
well, they would usually say, "Wow, amazing!"
Yeah, wow, amazing. Yeah, they'd be like, so they'd be like, Blue Kane debut soon.
Blue Kane debut soon, and it was right, and it was going to be Shanky.
And they said WWE performer superstar Shanky, and then they showed like a picture of Shanky at the like at a coconut loop, just because he was so tall. They thought
he was going to be Blue Kane.
Going to be Blue Kane. Yeah,
I forgot that they wanted Shanky to be Blue Kane. I'm sorry, but Brett Lauderdale, if you don't book Shanky versus Blue Kane,
it's for the mask. Like
you're leaving money on the table.
Do a fake Kane storyline with Blue Kane.
Okay, so on the topic of Shanky, we'll get into making it maximum later. So on the topic of Shanky, I'm going to put over Shanky here for a second, okay?
We should.
Shanky is a super nice, super sweet guy. And I think about the time where...
Spoke almost no English when he got here.
Spoke almost no English. I don't know how old he is, but he read as very young.
He's older than you think, but yeah.
I think he's older than me, but he's young because, he didn't have a lot of life experience. And he came over here not knowing anybody,
by himself,
not knowing the language, by himself. I don't think he'd ever lived away from his family, so it was a big, big step.
I think he's
32? Oh, I didn't know it was 32. Anyway,
over.
The haggard, disgusting, revolting, wrinkly age of 32. Anyway, so he is here, and he is in that stable with Jinder and Rinku. And he has a segment with Drew McIntyre, who they're feuding with. And that was when Drew hit him with a chair like 50 times, right?
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be a rib. In the script, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, and I am lying, by the way. This is all not true.
A lie.
It said, and then Drew hit Shanky 50 times. And we all laughed, right? Like, he's not going to hit him 50 times. What? Oh, shit, my chair just broke. Good Lord. My 210-pound frame just broke my chair. Anyway, Shanky gets to the back, and he's fucked up. But he says, thank you, sir. It was a pleasure. He thanks Drew. Thanks, Vince. Thanks, everybody. Comes to the back. Looks ragged. Just totally beat the fuck up. His elbow's swollen up like this.
He milked that for about like 3
months. Because when you take a chair shot to the back, you get hit in the elbows a lot because you're bracing like this. And he was nothing but kind and respectful and thankful. And that's why I always respect Shanky. And for the fact that when he became the skyscraping Shanky dancing on SmackDown every week, he actually took dancing lessons.
Yes, he did.
That was paid for by Vince McMahon himself.
A special Indian dance specialist was hired.
It was specifically requested by Vince. Kind of like how he specifically had me work out with his personal trainer because I look like shit. He specifically had a trainer, a dancing Indian specialist, train with Shanky so he could be the best dancer he could possibly be.
All right, here's the Blue Kane video. Let me know if you can hear it, chat. He's here! Could it be? It's got the Undertaker gong because he has the blue light.
It's so loud. Too bad. Too bad. Blast that shit.
Yeah, the theme is coming. Look at the color shift. Make it louder.
He's blue. That's gotta be Blue Kane.
That's Blue Kane for you, chat.
Do you want to play his music, or did it play in the last one?
What? No, it was like it wasn't the I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba.
I sent you on Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Day.
Let me get that. All right, there it is. Official Blue Kane theme. Oh, it goes so hard though. My typo negative? They got typo negative for this? Do you believe it's Dabba Dee Dabba Die, or if I was green I would die?
I think it's if I was green I would die.
See, that's what the kid said on the playground. I figured that was before your time.
I thought that was the original, like the official lyrics.
It probably got.
If I was green, I would die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
No, I think it's just Dabba Dee Dabba Die.
Really?
Chat, what do you vote for? Are you a Dabba Dee Dabba Die? Are you a nonsense chat, or are you a if I was green I would die, which actually is the story.
Everybody's saying Dabba Dee, or I would beat up a guy.
I would beat up a guy.
I really thought if I was green, I would die. Vince from Dubai.
Vince is from Dubai.
If you play the chorus backwards, it says, eat the body, hide the body. No capping. You're the man now, dog. Proved it years ago.
I missed.
Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember? Yeah, White
TMND guys instead of.
It's dead.
Mongolian basket weavers.
Oh yeah, we'll be White. Yeah. What about Something Awful? Should we be Something Awful, guys? Or is that worse?
Don't they post gore?
I think that's worse. Or Albino Black Sheep. Do you remember Albino Black Sheep?
I don't recall Albino Black Sheep.
You don't remember Albino Black Sheep?
No.
But do you guys remember the YouTube video? It was like, listen to this Michael Jackson song backwards, and it was like, Hail Satan, hail, and then it ended with a screamer. That shit fucked me up as a kid.
Oh, so
all my friends were showing that.
YTMND isn't dead. I remember this. They brought it back, and it works on phones now.
It works?
Yeah. I got it on my phone.
Wow. Yeah, all my friends in Saudi at like 10 loved like Slipknot and Korn and System of a Down. And they would always show me screamers and shit like that. It's funny because it's like we also had the rumor that Marilyn Manson took out his ribs so he can suck his own dick.
We had that too. So,
and I'm like halfway. I'm on the other side of the planet,
and
I'm getting all that.
You know what's interesting is I feel like I got those when I was in elementary school, and you were in elementary school after I was in elementary school. So I think those rumors about
I got them in middle school.
You got them. You got them
in elementary school?
Yeah.
Elementary? Like second grade?
Yeah, Parkview Elementary.
And you were hearing about Marilyn Manson?
And surely it was Marilyn Manson. Yeah,
it's very possible.
Either way, I think those rumors, pre-internet, like the Stussy, you know, the S, the weird S, the cool S, those things transfer psychically through the minds of children. And it got to you in middle school because it just took that long for it to get.
I think it's more likely that you were in elementary school pre-internet, and then once the internet was made, all those rumors came to me in Saudi Arabia when I was in middle school.
Through the internet. Yeah, okay.
Through the internet.
I like the psychic explanation better.
Or there's a psychic explanation.
I prefer the psychic explanation.
So, LimeWire, yeah. Holy shit. LimeWire, that's the first, ooh.
My fellow Americans.
Yeah, the Bill Clinton one. Thinking you're downloading.
He come to
town.
My System of a Down.
Come to save the Princess Zelda.
You want to know why?
Oh, do you remember? Do you remember when we were at that hotel for the Chicago Raw and there was an anime convention going on at the exact same time?
Yeah, and I was so mad because everybody was like, hey, we're going to go out because it's the end of the year. We're going to go out. We're going to go to a nightclub. It's going to be real cool. You guys are invited. Be there. And I'm like, there's an anime convention. I want to go to the anime convention.
Okay, so everybody at work was like, hey, we're going to go to a nightclub. You guys are invited. And actually, our close personal friends, Scarlett and Crossan. And we're not going to use. I'm not using his Fed name. He's Killer Cross to me.
That's what I meant. Killer Cross. I was talking about Killer Cross.
Invite us to go to a nightclub, and keep in mind, right? We're not really nightclub guys.
Believe
it or not. You know what I mean? I don't drink. Brennan rarely drinks.
I don't drink.
Oh, Brennan. Well, am I exposing the business by saying that too? I didn't know.
When did I? Oh, I've had a drink.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. You drank in Puerto Rico.
I drank in Puerto Rico. I was given a drink and I was being polite. I know that I don't get drunk, so it's like.
Okay, all right, fine.
Because
I'll say this: Brennan doesn't drink. I've never had a drink.
Yes.
In my life, and that's a shoot. I literally have never tasted. Actually, one time, my grandma had a glass of ouzo, which is like a Greek alcohol that is clear like water, and I picked it up and put it in my mouth thinking it was water, and I spit that shit out like Hunter, like in an instant because it tasted so bad. Anyway, yeah, that's right. Like I said last stream, I don't drink.
You're a weed head.
I'm not a weed head. No, I've never. Well, I've had enough. I've inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke.
Have you had hashish?
That's for sure. My trainers, the Stoner Brothers.
Oh yeah.
And yes, that is the Stoner Brothers. They are twins, and they're awesome. And I'm gonna see them soon. But yeah, I've inhaled a lot of secondhand smoke. But no, never smoked. I don't drink. I don't do drugs.
It's competition.
It's competition and internet porn. Anyway, we'll get to making a maximum later.
Yeah.
So we get invited to this nightclub, and it's like one of those. It's like the nightclub in fucking Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. You have to like.
There's like a giant screen that's like got like weird like it's got like mummies and it's like.
First of all, you have to go through. It's kind of like that level in Hitman. You have to go through like an entrance pavilion. We're on the list because they know everybody and they hooked us up, and we have to go through like cracked walls, like this dimly lit dark hallway, and we're walking through, and then
dropped off at a certain time so that they would know to open the door because it was cold out and they didn't want us to stay anywhere near the line.
And you go up some stairs, and all of a sudden you're in this huge room with a giant Titantron and a DJ in front, and there's like fucking balconies everywhere, and there's like people with like exploding champagne bottles, and there's like flames and shit and sparklers and pyro, and we're like, holy fuck. So we get seated at this table, and I don't really know how to enjoy myself in situations like this, so I kind of just stood around. But then one song played. Do you remember what song it was?
It was something that everybody was singing.
It was the song that's like yeah. Fuck, what's that song called? Chat, what's that song called?
It's what's it called? No, it's not Darude Sandstorm.
It's not Darude Sandstorm. Yeah. Punjabi MC starts playing.
Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already and you have Amazon Prime, it's free and it's 30% off for all of September.
Ooh, ads. Hey, the ad break sexatorium.
Welcome to the ad break sexatorium. How are you doing today, chat?
To the smooth sounds of Manny and Brennan as they whisper sweet nothings into your virgin ears.
You want to hear the sound of me removing my Invisalign? Listen to this.
Do it.
How'd you like that, chat?
Do you want to hear the sounds of me crinkling my protein bar wrapper?
Wow. I actually like this. I like that sound. That's nice. Thank you for... See, look at it. Subscribers keep coming.
Pinot Smash, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing, Pinot Smash. I love
Wait a minute. Are freeloaders getting this right now?
Hey, get it.
Whoa. Freeloaders don't get the ASMR during the ad breaks, okay?
Original Zan.
The Discord notifications really helped. Yeah, don't fucking send us a message, WDW. Original Zan, man, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, we'll get to making it maximum later. But anyway, we're doing the story where we're at the club. And Punjabi MC starts playing. And I go fucking crazy. I start going crazy. I'm dancing like a motherfucker. I started doing like the Russian dancing, where you're like, I'm on the floor doing this shit. I start breakdancing. And I'll always remember, everybody's going crazy. They're like, oh, go Manny. And then the song ends and I sit down. And Jimmy Uso comes up to me. And he goes, hey, yo, Manny, that's not how you're supposed to dance in the club, man. I was like, okay. And then we go back to the hotel, and the anime convention is like almost over.
Yeah,
and we're pissed. We get deep dish pizza, and we eat it in the lobby.
It was in Chicago.
And thanks for subscribing, Night Trace.
Insiders Hood Slam run when?
Would be based.
Hey, Manny, I know we're talking about something else, but you want to talk about YouTube?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so right now we're on a 90-day non-compete, but when that 90-day non-compete is over and we are free to work elsewhere, we are going to be, drum roll please, I know there aren't enough of these out there already, but...
A family vlog channel.
We're vlogging. We're going to capture our travels and experience... Ad? Was there an ad?
There's no way you got an ad.
Oh, this is an ad. Yeah, this is an ad. We're going to be capturing our experiences, maybe putting in some footage from the matches, and taking you guys along on this crazy ride with us now that we're outside of the Fed. Now that we're not Fed-pilled anymore.
You could call it being the...
being the...
defeat.
Being the what?
The defeat.
Being the defeat. Because our lives, we just take L after L.
L after L.
We just take L after L after L after L.
No, it's, you can find it on YouTube at The Insiders TV.
Post the link, mods, spam the fucking link so that all these people can subscribe.
Make them subscribe.
Put that shit on there. Yeah, right now it's just a bunch of VODs from streams. But
everybody type P if you promise to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get on it, Janny. Post
type P to promise to subscribe. Thank you for subbing. Keep it 5-star. Yeah. We'll probably call it like making it minimum or something. No, we'll get a cease and desist. We'll probably call it we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. No, wait, Chad, you come up with a name. Come up with a legally viable.
What is our legally distinct name that we're gonna call?
That still is a callback to something we've done in the past.
Yeah.
Being the weebs, that's not bad.
The e-weebs.
Making it mooks, being under.
Do you remember?
That's how British people
Wall Smoth?
Who?
That was a old YTMND meme. Actually, they weren't called memes at the time. They were called fads. And one of the fads on YTMND was Wall Smoth, and it was a picture of Will Smith. And his face was like, his face was normal size, but his eyes and his mouth were shrunk really small. So whenever
I do remember that. I remember that picture.
Somebody would Wall Smoth post, they just replace all of the eyes with O's.
Do you remember the one with Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, and he's playing a Game Boy game in a car, and he keeps doing like this, and uh, and like it shows on screen he's playing like Super Mario Brothers 3. Do you remember that one?
I vaguely remember.
Or maybe he's not playing a Game Boy. I don't know. It's such a vague memory. Manny, make your finisher the overdrive and call it maximum overdrive. Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive.
That's not bad.
Wait, hold on. I got a Plankton impression. I got a Kit. My computer.
By accident.
My computer wife, Karen, the Krabby Patty. No. Krabs, the Krabby Patty secret formula. It's pretty good, right?
That's all right. You drift between Kronk and Plankton.
Right. Boys. Goose, boys. Or, if you go to Disneyland, hi, welcome to Soarin' Over California. I'm your captain.
Or if you're watching Animation Domination, hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
I sound like Germa doing a Plankton impression. Germa? Legit. Only streamer I ever watched.
Really?
Consistently. Yeah. I fucking love Germa. I love Germa so much that I was like, before I got signed, I was desperate to get in on a Germa Rumble. Especially when he did the live action Germa Rumble, I was like, if he ever does that again, I gotta be involved in that. Because I'm a huge Germa fan. He's like one of the only streamers who consistently is actually creative and wants to like put out a great show and doesn't just like fucking.
King British guy wants it to be called Inside Along. It still applies even if we're
honestly, yeah, it still applies. We can do Inside Along, sure.
Inside Along, the series. It's like the Star Wars shows.
What Star Wars shows?
Clone Wars. Like there's Clone Wars, the shorts, but then there's like Clone Wars, the series.
Oh yeah, there's Gendy Tartovsky Clone Wars, and then there's the Clone Wars. Yeah, right.
Incel Along. We're clearly not incels. We've produced.
Yeah. Yeah, I have evidence that I'm not an incel.
Wake up my proof.
See that? I have evidence that I'm not an incel.
Yeah, where's your proof?
All right.
So making it maximum.
Yeah, back to making it maximum. What the fuck is that baby emote? Why is there a baby emote?
I don't know what triggers emotes. Thank you for subscribing, Yo Benji.
Thanks for subscribing, Yo Benji.
I don't know what triggers the emotes on the screen.
The gape escape. Is that a reference to The Great Escape or Ape Escape, the video game? Stop with the baby emotes. It's so like.
Why do I see?
I don't like seeing a disembodied baby head. Good lord.
First time chat. Hey Manny, back in. I don't talk.
Don't read that, Brennan.
I'm not reading it. I didn't read it. Look at all the babies.
You're trying to get me in trouble. Stop trying to get me in trouble.
I was reading.
You literally keep bringing shit up.
I didn't bring it up. I stopped when I saw it.
Read ahead, and then say it out loud.
It was a first time chatter. I thought it was innocent.
All right, making it maximum.
Making it maximum.
What is this picture of a beagle? Where are you guys getting all these fucking things?
Is that Shane?
What's that Vincel emote? Any Vincels in the chat?
Any Vincels in the chat? Sierra, what did you say? Look at the video I sent in text.
She thinks because you're wife, she gets priority in these messages.
In a way, she does. But well, if you want to be on the show, just be on the show. I got a couch.
Yeah, walk downstairs, Sierra. Come in the room.
Come in the room. Oh,
what is this?
It's an Inside Along video.
Oh, from back in the day.
Yeah.
Most of the people in this chat don't even know about the original stream. That's Shane.
Yeah. Oh, it's us singing Kiss by Morose. Baby.
For me, you're like a broke addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is it healthy, babe?
Hey, you know what we can do? You know what we can do now?
What?
Somewhere in there, somewhere in the cloud, is a collection of all of those old insider streams.
Really?
That I had to take down.
Are they actually somewhere out there? Because
it's like it's a broken collection. It's not complete, but everything that I could salvage is under lock and key somewhere in a Google Drive.
Chat, you guys have no idea. The original insider streams were probably our best work. Legitimately, we would spend, because we didn't do anything besides maybe coconut shows other than that stream, we would spend an entire week. Thank you for subbing, enhancement just when we played Seal's Kiss from a Rose. Enhancement is a tremendous wrestler that I didn't come up with. I came up while he was a vet.
Oh, I thought you were saying you came up with him, like you.
He helped sort of train me, and we've wrestled, and he's tremendous. And he came out to Kiss from a Rose, actually. That was his entrance music. Anyway, I love you, Ian. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, making it maximum. So we'll get to making it maximum later.
Yeah, we'll get to
so the original insider streams, we'd spend an entire week. We'd get a guest of somebody usually on TV, much more over than us, so that they could actually draw the viewers for us. And we just come up with various ways.
When we're on the indies and we need to.
That's true. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're gonna be the spiritual successor. Thank you for subscribing, F. Kaut Gottfried and Sir Periograph.
Gottfried.
Kane Jeopardy. Yeah, Kane Jeopardy. That was our peak. We put together
Kane Jeopardy was our best episode. But we also had a banger episode. I think our last great episode was the mini golf stream. With the UK with Flash Morgan Webster, Ginny,
Mandrews, yes, that's right. Ginny, Mandrews, and Flash. That was awesome. That was like really
weird because we had like never really hung out before. But
yeah, we were just completely thrown together.
I think they were just in town because that was when UK was like a thing, and they'd bring them in every once in a while.
I think there's subculture now on Impact and the UK. And they're awesome.
We never really hung out because obviously they were in Europe, but we were in the business of just like, hey, if you're here and you're free, we'll come to it used to be my old townhouse. Come sit in my basement and we'll do the stream. But for that one, we were like, let's go to mini golf.
Let's go to Universal Studios and play mini golf.
So I had a freaking selfie stick. We got like cool shots. Like it was really cool. It was like a real IRL stream.
Yeah. I would definitely, I don't know if they're still on the channel, but if you're in the chat, go back and watch those old, I think 2019, maybe 18. Way back, those streams. We put a lot of effort in those. Thanks for subscribing, Danger Damage. Kane Jeopardy, Brennan hosted. He drew a mustache on. Or did he shave? I think you shaved and I don't know, you had a mustache.
No, I drew a mustache.
And it was me versus Tegan Knox versus Shane for Kane Trivia. That was awesome. And because I lost, I had to get choke slammed. Or maybe it's because we made $1,000. Because we were making bank. I mean, because we always had $1,000 donation goal. And anytime it got to the $1,000 donation goal, I would get abused in some way. Is Shane too big for you guys after jobbing out Naito to win the G1?
I could call Shane right now.
Shane was in the chat, I'll have you know.
Shane was in the chat. He's probably walking his dog right now.
He is, and no, he's in Japan. He's desperate. He keeps messaging us like,
did he just go? Because
is there any way I can download your guys' stream? I'll get really bored in the bus, you know.
He was like, I want to listen to it. I'm really bored. I
got really shitty Wi-Fi in my hotel.
I really want to listen to what you guys had to say. Oh no.
Shane has an IWGP tag title match tonight. Oh, he's got to win. Wait, let me see.
What was he doing in the chat? He should have been working out.
Let me see who the current champion is. If I had to guess, I'm gonna probably say that it's who would be IWGP tag champion right now? If I had to guess.
Two veteran gentlemen.
Hold on, I want to guess. Chat, don't tell me.
Of two older
Chat, don't tell me. I'm gonna say it's Goto
and Yoshihashi.
It's Goto and Yoshihashi.
I was right. That's right. Two older guys.
I was gonna say like Bushi and Evil or something.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good guess.
But yeah, Yoshihashi or not Yoshihashi. Yeah, it is Yoshihashi. Yeah, Yoshihashi and Goto. Go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. Dun, 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 dun. Are they gonna beat Yoshihashi and Goto? Yeah, I think they will.
It's time. I think it's
time. Captain fucking New Japan. Go to bed. If you don't know, go to bed. I want you right now, everybody, all you Zoomers, go on YouTube and look up.
No, we can do it. We can do it live on stream. We're like one of those.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
You should all get Nuge pilled.
Nuged. Based in Nuged pilled. You should go to bed.
Go to bed.
I used to love this song.
It's a classic. What is it? Is that Luigi?
Luigi twerking.
What is Luigi twerking? Where are you guys getting these fucking things? Oh yeah, Brennan, are you gonna blade on the indies?
For money, for like
a little bit of color.
Are you?
You see how Punk was doing it?
You wouldn't do it.
You see how Punk was doing it?
Yeah.
What?
You wouldn't do it.
I've never seen that. I've never seen somebody like stab themselves. I always thought it was like you nick.
I don't think I can do it. I don't think I have it in me.
I was willing to do it on the indies before I got signed.
That's because you were secondhand smoked.
Now I'm like scared. I'm like legit. I'm kind of a bitch.
Like
the thought of like putting a razor to my head and slicey.
I would 100% rather just ram my head into a turnbuckle or something.
I kind of would rather get hardweight.
I'd rather get hardweight.
I'd kind of rather get hardweight. You know what I mean?
I feel like with a razor, I could cut too deep and like cut a muscle or something. Like
it's scary. It's very scary.
Anybody in the chat blade? Anybody?
And then why do certain people blade vertically? Like Abdullah the Butcher and
Devon.
And Devon, yeah, vertically. Like it always makes scars.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
Plus, the guys that do it in their hairline, then their hair gets thin.
Oh, and then yeah. Well, I know that mine's gonna recede like a motherfucker one day.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can to keep that from happening.
It's ogre for you.
Right now. My hair's good. 27. I know when I hit the big 3-0. What?
Your alopecia's gone. How did you make that?
Yeah, my alopecia's gone. So for those of you who don't know, if you go back and look at pictures like from the biggest battle royal ever, and even maybe in the Cesaro match, I have like a big patch, like a big bald hole in my beard. And I remember like Woods, actually, Xavier Woods came up to me and he was like, "Hey, I think your barber like fucked up." Or maybe it wasn't Woods, because I think Woods also has like some alopecia, but somebody was like, "Your barber fucked up." And I was like, "Oh no, I just have a bald." And actually, it's so funny. So for the biggest battle royal ever, I was so self-conscious about it. I ordered hair topper, which is the thing Dijak uses.
Which I used to do to Dijak before every match. Every match we had, I was in
put
charge
some powder.
of putting powder in his hair so his hair looked thicker.
Yeah, so I was trying to do it on my beard, but because it was here, it obviously would just fall because gravity. But I was like, fuck, like, I even tried to do makeup. I tried to put, like, cover up on it, but I didn't. I said, fuck it.
It's such like an unviewed spot, like.
The top of your head?
No, well, even the top of your, like, Dijak's 6'6". Like, they're not getting shots at the top of his head.
They are, because Dijak's often on his back.
Good point.
Getting pinned and bumping. So you're seeing it.
He's kind of made a great comeback, hasn't he? Because I don't think he does the powder anymore.
I'm pretty sure he got Turkish hair transplants.
Not
the best that money could buy.
Not Shane the Stooge.
Shane Stooging?
Shane Stooging.
What's he saying?
Boys out there doxing the balding guys.
Shane, as far as I know, you still got a thick head of hair.
For now.
You've
been recently wed, so.
That's true. You did get married, so it's only a matter of time. Why is Ricochet bald? Why are you ugly?
Why are you bald?
Why are you ugly? Why are you bald? What kind of question is that? Why are you bald? Why are you ugly?
Why are you ugly?
I love that, like, that's what people bring up every time he's on screen. Like, he's the only bald guy in the company? Oh, shit. Should we talk about the haircut list? Do you remember the haircut list?
Yeah, should we?
Should we? I don't know. Is it bad if we do?
I don't know. I don't know. You got me shook.
Yeah. The only reason I want to bring it up is because a certain person was on it.
People were on it. Sierra's cooler.
Really? That's a legal concern. The haircut list.
No, it feels like when you get in, like, the area, like, we're not disparaging at all. I think we're just talking about silly moments. But, like, when it feels like it could be a little disparaging, if that's a word.
That's disparaging. Whatever. All right. Whatever. Fine. We'll talk about making it maximum.
We'll talk about making it maximum. Hopefully, get an ad break soon.
Anyway, where were we?
Make sure you're subscribed. If you got Amazon Prime, you can do it for free.
Wait, no, this leaked. The Barber's List thing leaked.
Wait,
it was in the dirt sheets.
Seriously, go for it.
Thank you. I'm getting your wife's permission to talk about this.
Yeah.
Great. Hype train incoming. I don't know what that means.
It's late for a hype train. Continue.
What does that mean? Who determines that? Who determines the hype train?
Oh, you've limited time to
earn exclusive. Oh, you have to give bits.
Hurry! Give bits! Use bits! Hurry!
Your wife says, Brennan, don't talk, lol. Why is she telling you not to talk?
Brennan, don't talk? What do you mean?
Why is your wife dictating to us?
Who are you?
Oh, we've reached level 2 of the hype train. Hey, Brennan, let's do that thing where if somebody doesn't sub every minute, we end the stream.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't know.
Being a what?
We are not streaming anymore until
somebody gives me $100.
If you've got time to sit here on a Saturday night on
like a
Twitch
loser
and watch me, then you can afford to subscribe and give bits. So we are not going to continue until this hype train is at level 4.
How do you not have $5? Thank you, not a machine.
You don't have $5 to subscribe 5 times. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5.
3 ain't enough. I need 5.
Actually, it's not even $5. It's 33% of $5, which, Sierra, the answer to that is...
Oh, we reached level 3 of the hype train. Holy shit.
No, we're not continuing until level 5.
What?
Level 5 is what we're not continuing the stream until it's...
We're not continuing the stream, like we're not going to talk about anything until we get to level...
No.
We're not going to tell you about making it maximum until we hit level 5.
Until we hit level 5.
We're extorting you. $1 from Tyler Thornton. 420 bits from Sol Galeon. Thanks for subscribing. This is working. Is this actually working?
Like, we're very powerful right now.
This is so sad. So the moment we become shills, the moment we become soulless husks, is when you guys decide to reward us.
No, but we're doing it ironically. So it's okay.
No, but we're doing it ironically, but we're still doing it. It's satire, but we're still doing
Listen, the hype train is only at level 3, so the stream is on pause.
The stream is not gonna. We're not gonna talk about. We're not telling you the haircut list. We're not telling you about making a maximum. You're not gonna get a thing out of level 4. Level 4. Let's go!
Thank you, Insomnia, for subscribing. It's still not level 5.
Let's go!
You're not gonna get in.
Brennan, do that face from the meme.
Thank you for subscribing, Dizzy D. But if you don't have $5 to subscribe and get this hype train to level 5, I don't even know why we're here. What are we doing?
Why are we here?
What are we doing?
What's the point?
What did we even start streaming for?
It's our job now, Paladin Lost. Thanks for subscribing. This is why you got that porn offer. Dilamon, thanks for subscribing.
Dilamon is the winner, man.
Manny's doing that thing where kids on Xbox Live would want to yell, but their parents are around, so they whisper.
You are.
It's because my baby is in the room next door. I don't want to wake her up like I did last time.
I remember those days.
Do you have airport stories? I got a great airport story.
But you're not gonna hear it until.
We're not gonna hear it until level 5.
You
level
bunch of
5.
cheapskates. Okay. It's level 5.
Broke my chair. Broke my chair again. Jeez. Level 5. Let's fucking go.
Keep it going. Keep it going. I mean, we're not gonna pause.
We're not gonna talk until level 6. Actually, we have to. When we met by level 5, you have to complete level 5.
Yeah, you have to beat level 5.
You don't beat a video game by getting to the last level. You have to beat it.
Yeah.
So you have to beat level 5. Thanks for subscribing, Soul.
Which, for the record, you guys didn't continue subscribing until we did this. So you brought
people stop subscribing. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You guys are bringing it on yourselves.
This stream will go as long as people are still subscribing.
You're rewarding our bad behavior, the hypochondriac. Oh my god, I think I actually did break my chair by saying let's fucking go. Yeah, I think I did.
Does Brennan know any Arabic curse words from Mansoor?
No, do you? You want me to teach you?
Yeah, tell me one.
Here's an easy one for you. Kisumuk.
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 Yeah, say that. But you don't have to put a ka at the end. It's a ka. Kisumuk.
Kisumuk.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Right. Keep that one in your back pocket.
All right, I'll make sure I save that.
Don't say that, lol. You said it. You asked for it. Blue Storm is gifting subs. Thanks.
Kiss Young Book.
Kiss Young Book.
Kiss Young Book.
All right. Well, guys, I guess the stream's over. You guys decided to end the hype train.
Yeah, I really don't know.
It's not a slur. Stop. Can you guys explain Kingdom Hearts lore as if Vince was explaining it?
Do you know Kingdom Hearts lore?
Sora, he puts that little bastard goes into an egg, right? And he sits in that egg. That's all I know about Kingdom Hearts lore is that Sora goes in an egg. That's all I know. The darkness. Oh, and there's like an old guy who wants to take the body of another guy, but that's just M. Bison.
There's a lot of old guys that want to take young boys.
So Brennan, you do it.
Okay.
You know Kingdom Hearts. So do it as Vince.
So Kingdom Hearts is too hard to explain, let alone while doing a Vince impression.
All right, I'll do it. Hold on. Explaining Kingdom Hearts lore, Reddit.
It's like gonna be 1,000,000 pages.
All right, here we go.
Have you seen my favorite video of Alex Jones explaining Evangelion?
Yeah, I've seen it. You want You want the quick rundown or the whole enchilada?
Give us the whole enchilada. We're still getting subscribers.
Well, did we get level 5?
Yeah.
Let's heckin' go! Let's go! This is so heckin' wholesome, and this is what's the thing that Keanu Reeves said? You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
We hit the big chungus. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Turns out there's a post-credits level. Uh-oh. There's a secret boss. That means you guys gotta get us to level 7.
Friggin' credits.
It's near Automata. The credits are a level, which means you guys gotta get to level 7. I'm gonna explain. We're gonna do making a maximum later. Let me explain to you.
Let's talk to you about
in the Vince voice.
Starting at Destiny Island.
All right. Once upon a time, far, far away, there was a world where the strongest warriors used magical weapons called Keyblades, pal.
Keyblades have a lot of different powers, like freeing or manipulating hearts. Hearts in this world are like what people here on Earth would call a soul. Only it actually appears like a pink Valentine's heart. And there's a constant battle between light and dark. So then there's a big war called the Keyblade War, where they're trying to create superpowered Keyblades.
Oh, wait, ads.
Oh. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we got all those new subscribers. I bet you're enjoying.
How's it going to all these new subscribers?
I bet you're enjoying the fact that you don't have ads right now, huh?
Wow.
It's just you?
This is such bliss, isn't it?
Thank you for subscribing. Fun for silly time.
Just you and us.
Us and
talking.
You. The two of us. And the one of you.
Excuse me. I'm going to say something that only subscribers can hear. Because you support the channel. Oh, they're back? Never mind.
Okay.
All right. There was a bad guy, right? Called Xenohort. Who discovered that darkness.
Xehanort, Vince.
Fine, whatever. Xehanort, who discovered that darkness was losing to light. In response to having... hold on, I'm going to switch between commentator Vince and boss Vince. In response to having such a stupid name, he decided darkness should take over all the light and started to look for ways to take over new bodies so we can live forever. I'm not reading all this shit.
Yeah,
good lord, this is really long.
And it's not. It started in like the prequel lore, like
Moon Pie Bert and Cash Bandicoochie. Thanks for subscribing.
A great name.
Do the plane scene except Vince is Bane.
We used to be able to do that on command.
All right, hit me with the sounds. Okay. It's been a long time.
It's been a long day.
Hit me with the soundtrack and the sound effects. Dr. Pavel, I'm CIA. He wasn't alone. You don't get to bring friends. They are not my friends. Don't worry, no charge for them. Then why would I want them? They were trying to grab your prize. They work for the mercenary, the masked man. Bane. Aye. Get him on board, I'll call it in. The flight plan lists you, my men, and Dr. Pavel here. I know. The flight plan lists me, my men, and Dr. Pavel here, but only one of you. Who paid you to grab Dr. Pavel? Wait, no, that's later. Fuck, I'm losing it. Who paid you to grab Dr. Pavel? He didn't fly so good. Who wants to try next? Tell me about Bane. Why does he wear the mask? A lot of loyalty for a hired gun. Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane, pal. At least you could talk. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is our plan. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. If I pull that off, will you die? It'd be extremely painful, pal. You're a big guy. For you. Fuck, what's after that? I forgot. Was getting caught part of your master plan? Is that right?
Of course.
Was getting caught part of your master plan? Of course. Fuck, what is it? Dr. Pavel? I'm a boomer now. I lost it. I'm not cool.
What are the kids quoting all the way?
I didn't even get to the best. Hold on, I gotta get to the best line. Dr. Pavel refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you. Well, congratulations, you got yourself caught. What's the next step in your master plan? Crashing this plane with no survivors. All right, that's it. All right, what happened? The hype train's over?
Hype train's over.
Oh, look at all these people getting emotes. I don't know what any of those emotes are.
You get emotes for doing the hype train. And
the fact that I did all that, you guys need to subscribe to the YouTube channel right now.
Yeah,
all right. As
payment. Did Ajani type put the YouTube? Oh, you did. Somebody did.
Somebody said I'm washed.
You're washed.
I am kind of washed. Look at these stickers. What do you think? Based or cringe?
Is that a Funko Pop? No, that's a...
It's not a Funko Pop.
No, I know.
It's Rasputin from Psychonauts.
Psychonauts. Airport story? What airport story?
Oh, the one airport story I had. We'll get to Making It Maximum later.
Yeah, Making It Maximum comes later. Hey, if you want us to get to Making It Maximum, though, type MMM in the chat for me.
Yeah, if you want to see Making It Maximum, type MMM in the chat. If you want us to talk about Making It Maximum. Airport story. So, I'm in line to get onto the plane at the gate at the Orlando airport to get to SmackDown. And I shit you not, somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, you're in WWE." I'm like, "Yes, I am. Can I get a picture with you?"
Thank you.
And this is what I always do. This is what I always do with fans. I say, "Yeah, if you can tell me who I am." And he goes, "You're Jinder Mahal." I was like, "Wow, I expected Ali. Jinder? That's a first."
Were you feeling good
and
about yourself?
I shit you not, the exact same day, the exact same flight, somebody, not the same guy, but somebody else goes to Shanky and says, "Jinder Mahal," and tries to get a picture with Shanky, thinking he's Jinder Mahal.
At least
Good
with
times.
Shanky, he's associated with Jinder Mahal. So
At least they're the same race. One time Santos Escobar, this was a huge compliment to me.
Yeah.
One time somebody went up to Santos Escobar and said, Mansoor, can I get a picture?" That made me feel good because he was way higher than the card than me. So I was like, yes, I'm still a star somewhere. Jinder Mansoor, perfect indie name.
We got. You're just gonna be Mansoor. You could be anything in the world.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I can. I think I'll just be Mansoor.
That's like your name is just Mike.
Not in America. It's kind of like your name being Mike in Saudi Arabia, but in America, Mansoor is a unique, distinct name. Is it not? Do you know anybody named Mansoor?
Yeah, Mansoor.
Besides me?
Al-Shehail.
Besides me.
You didn't say
You don't.
that at the time. I know when I Google, or if I vanity search for you, then I get like a million articles.
Oh yeah, that's the best part about being named Mansoor is your wrestling name. Impossible to vanity search. It's not just Saudi. It's like there's a lot of Pakistanis and Indians and all kinds of Middle Eastern and Asian countries with a lot of Mansoors. So you can't vanity search because if you look at Mansoor, it's just going to be a bunch of completely non-related stuff. So that's good. Meanwhile, Dijak is vanity searching Dijakovic and each misspelling that could possibly occur. He's not just vanity searching his name, he's vanity searching people misspelling his name.
Like, and you know what this guy who can't spell my name thinks about me.
Like, what the fuck? That's how messed up wrestlers are.
When vanity searching ended altogether for us was when we got the model names.
Yeah, model names made vanity searching impossible.
No, most of you cretins don't even know how to type in an umlaut.
An umlaut. Does he still vanity search? Yeah, our group chat is literally just Dijak posting tweets about himself that he found vanity searching, and Brennan posting TikToks that I will never watch.
But so here's the thing, and it hurts when you say that. Because if you know me, which you know me,
I'm never watching those TikToks.
Anybody that knows me knows that a TikTok from me is my love language. If I see a TikTok and I think of you enough to send you a TikTok, that means I'm thinking of you in the midst of my doom scroll, in the midst of the abyss, as I swipe endlessly through TikToks, of which I'm addicted to. Yeah, I send them to you because I like you, Sierra.
No. When I'm driving town to town, and I do most of the driving, when we're driving down to town, Brennan is just on TikTok scrolling. So I hear the first 2 seconds of every fucking video.
I know when
and it's so goddamn annoying. It's always like, come with me. Here's Elden Ring's the craziest stuff. Who knows what? I saw a ghost. It's so fucking annoying. And Brennan, it doesn't even phase Brennan. He's just.
Is it not better than just searching wrestling Twitter all the time? Like, of all the addictions.
Yeah, I guess it's better. I'd rather you like read a book or play a video game or something.
Read a book.
Even playing a video game is an engagement of some kind that goes beyond just mindlessly like swiping and occasionally catching on to something that is a little bit interesting.
I think you're in the wrong here because I think this is how I show that I care about people.
I think Chad is absolutely agreeing with me right now. That sounds like hell, and it is, by the way.
No.
That's why I insisted that we listen to Kevin Nash shoots while we drive.
Yeah, no,
we listen to YouTube shoots.
What was the really good one where it's just really mellow?
Yeah, so Kevin is obviously like high shit, and he's doing his podcast with Sean Oliver. He's like, they're like reviewing Raw, and Kevin's like, yeah, so, and then Johnny Gargano comes on the screen. Garbanzo, you remember that Garbanzo? The beans? Yeah, Garbanzo. So Johnny Garbanzo, his dad one time delivered a pizza to me.
I was in Cleveland, and
they say Detroit style pizza, but in Detroit we just called it pizza.
Little Caesars keeps talking about this
Detroit style pizza.
I'm like,
but
what is that?
It's just pizza to me. I don't.
It's just, and when I saw it. It wasn't like any kind of pizza I had.
We were like, this is great. This is all we're going to watch for 2 hours. Do we have a tier list of wrestling podcasts? So back in the day... Oh, I was actually going to say this. We should be, once our 90 days are up, we should be the spiritual successor to the art of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Because Colt's not doing that anymore, right?
Nobody's doing that.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's still doing it. Because I used to listen to that podcast.
I used to love
every week.
Yeah,
every week when I was in high school.
No, it's still.
Oh no, it's still going.
It's still going.
Oh wow! No, he's still doing it.
No, I should.
See, I thought he had to stop. I thought he had to stop because of the whole, what drama. Yeah, I just checked, and it's still going. Every once in a while. Okay, so it's not a spiritual successor to the art of wrestling. Go listen to the art of wrestling because
it's good.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I maybe you did it like you remember when we kept streaming when we got in trouble and we did it like really quietly where we kind of like we didn't shout it from the rooftops. We were like, hey, we're streaming.
Do you remember when somebody on the team, the digital team, snitched on us and got us in trouble?
Oh, I was so mad, and that was our best intro video.
I wonder if that's anywhere somewhere that we can show it.
That's gotta be. Hold on.
So months after we were told to stop streaming, we kind of felt like the heat had died down. So we filmed like a green screen video of me, Brennan, and Shane recreating the SmackDown intro that goes, and I won't be denied. And all I got now is my pride, and I will rise up. And then we made it and posted it, and somebody on like the NXT digital team like snitched on us, and we got in trouble. And I was like, "What the
why are we getting in trouble? Like you're using WWE copyright?
Like what are you talking about?" Very bizarre.
But
what happened?
Did I
get DDoSed by CM Punk?
What?
For mentioning Cole Cabana? I think I got DDoSed. My screen got DDoSed. Damn.
Let me see if I can find. I know I had it somewhere on
here. In the meantime, chat, we'll get to making it maximum later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Why don't we field some of your questions? Hear about what you guys want to know. Maybe it'll remind me of some stories or something. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'd go to the gym in Alameda, California, where I lived.
Good.
And I'd listen to The Art of Wrestling. Did I ever work Bo Dallas? I wish I did. I was a huge believer. Any cool A-Train stories? Yeah, when he called me a fucking idiot for getting choked out on stream. No, Bloom was always cool to me. Why are you shorter than Malcolm Bivens? First of all, his name's Stokely Hathaway. We don't use his Fed name.
He's a slave name.
We don't use Fed names here, okay?
We're not federalists.
Okay. Question: the bit is funny, but can you actually talk about making your maxim? We're gonna get into that, but only if everybody in the chat types MMM. All right, we need to. Favorite bit from the Paparazzi Championship Series? Probably when they keep telling Sanjay Dutt that he's on the gas. Everybody keeps telling him, "You know you're on steroids."
Hold on. Didn't CM Origins make that video or edit that video for us?
Did he?
We filmed it on a green screen, but I think we had CM Origins edit it for us. He might.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, we'll ask him. He also made that awesome Elden Ring Maximum Male Models video.
Yeah, if you're here,
if you guys remember that,
send me the thing. Oh, Larry comes through. Larry comes through with a text just to flex on you hoes.
He sent you the video?
Yeah, he texted it to me.
Nice.
I'm sending it to you so that I can get it on my computer.
Okay. Where did the hell did the name The Insiders come from? So we wanted to be the opposite of the Outsiders because we weren't over famous or on TV. So we became the Insiders, and we put a Z at the end because it was the style at the time.
It was the style at the time.
We all grew up in the early 2000s, and people would just put Z's instead of S's. All the Outliers. I forgot about the Outliers. Oh, man. Dan Matha.
Watch this video. I forgot about that.
I'm getting it really late, so I'm watching it now. It just started. Okay, there's a disclaimer. Yeah, we have a disclaimer. We shouldn't have gotten in trouble. That was great. What's with the box?
What?
The box. Why was I standing on like an apple?
You were right.
Oh, right. What could you do with the Tori Wilson? Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is great. Oh, so man, this takes me back. Oh. You look so much younger.
I know. It looked like
you're so haggard now.
I still had life.
It's funny because when I had long hair, I feel like I looked like I was like my hairline was thinning more.
That's because I mean the weight of hair does.
Yeah, I look like shit.
Yeah, I mean, when we filmed that, it was funny because we had to like we were dividing up who was like, okay, well, like Brennan's obviously got to be Booker because.
Right.
You were Ray, but we didn't have anything to represent you being Ray, so we put
the box on my head.
Your head. You were like. I got the Undertaker shot at the end. There was because Bobby was in that original opening. So,
Lashley, yeah.
Lashley was probably doing this, and but you did, which was the style at the time was to do his favorite pose.
Oh yeah, his favorite pose.
Oh, Shane flossing because he was so the joke with Shane in the Insiders was he was so much older than us, so he had to like act extra young. So he was doing what kids were doing. He was like flossing.
He would always come on stream and just say, "Oh, you kids like flossing, right?"
Yeah, flossing. Oh, look, I can floss.
That was his go-to because he'd always pregame and then come to the stream drunk.
Vintage Shane.
Have we ever thought about doing group streams with other wrestlers? Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd siphon your audiences.
We did do a Mania watch along once. Holy shit! Yeah, we did do that.
We like hyped that up.
That was the COVID one. We watched
me in it.
You were in it. It was your Mania debut.
Yeah.
You're the only one of us to ever be on Mania.
Let's go!
Wait, no. That's not true. We were on the stage, the Mania after the pandemic.
Yeah.
was standing around. I was behind Alicia Fox. I remember because I was trying to work up the nerve to get a picture, but I chickened out. I chickened out at getting a picture with Alicia Fox. I'm sorry, but that's just true.
It's not too late.
I'm a coward. And that was the same mania where we had our. Name now? Do you remember when we ate lunch with Mickey James?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a story I can't tell.
But what a story.
Cool
story, Mark.
I'm a chicken. I don't know what to tell you guys. I clam up. I get really I get clammy. I don't got no Rizz.
You got no Rizz.
I got no Rizz.
That's what I was saying. Is you're the tallest little person.
Who, me?
Yeah, in theater school. You're an theater kid.
I'm an outgoing introvert.
Which gives you like too much power, but like once you get around like actual powerful entities.
Once I meet someone with actual confidence, I shrink up and shrivel. Yeah, no. That's a very apt comparison. Yeah. Tell the Mickey story. No, that's not happening.
You can't.
I can't. Nothing incriminating on her part at all. It makes me look like an absolute dork. So I'm not telling that story whatsoever.
It'll ruin him.
It'll ruin my life if anybody knows what happened to me.
Better Rizz, Brennan, or it's probably Manny, but
Brennan.
It's like
you guys might not know this, but Brennan has only had sex with one person his entire life. Like a loser, like an Amish person.
I have no addictions.
That's it? Look at him. Isn't that insane? You're 6'7". You're a hunka burning love.
It's because I'm a master of my own domain.
You were basically a Volcel.
Yeah,
you were voluntary.
Yeah, I was Volcel.
You married the first woman had sex with.
There's nothing more Chad than having that much control over my body. You gave in to your carnal desires as soon as you could.
That's true. And I thought I was a loser for losing my virginity at 16.
Yeah.
I like, how insane is that? There are people out there who think that.
Black men don't cheat.
I was like, oh man, 16. I'm such a nerd. What? That's so stupid. I genuinely thought I was late to the party.
Brennan based Volcel. That's the lore. That's the narrative that's being crafted against about me now is that I'm a based Volcel and an egg in waiting.
An egg?
Yeah.
Like Sora? Like the one Sora from Kingdom Hearts was in?
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because I like to play. You actually went to go feed the baby when I broke this down for everyone.
The fact that you're a virgin?
No, the fact that if given the opportunity in a video game or in a tabletop game or
you don't have sex?
No, I play a female character.
Right, that's the debate we were having back in the day about playing as a female character in an RPG.
So people tend to think that they think of me that I might be in weight, but I'm not. It's not true.
ENP Salty, wait, Brennan is a virgin? How is he a dad? I'll tell you exactly how. He has only ever had sex for the purpose of procreation.
Yeah.
Kind of like
a sniper.
Like a devout Christian. Like you hate that you have to do it this way, but it's the only way to spread your seed and do God's will. It's not for pleasure. It's not for any sort of happiness or joy. It's purely for the purpose.
Everything in these streams are lies.
Yeah, it's all a lie. These are all untruths.
You have to decide. You have to decipher what's true and what's false from these streams. You have to go into. The history books and figure out what actually lines up.
Somebody asked, who can bench press a fully grown man? Brennan, I think we can both bench press a fully grown man, right?
What's a fully grown man to you?
Well, okay, I can bench press 225 for like.
Oh, that's good.
8 to 10.
I didn't know you could do that.
Are you really? You didn't think I could do 2 plates?
Did I Rizz your wife, Venus? I'm sorry.
Brennan rizzed his wife.
Yeah, but it was his own fault because he took me to to Applebee's. He took me to a real classy joint after a show. And
wait, you actually seduced this guy's wife?
I mean, only in that I'm like, okay, so I don't have Rizz, but what I do have is mystique.
Oh.
I radiate energy, and it's because I'm so not interested in anybody's wife, or like the example I always use is this. When I was getting drafted, I had just been drafted in the NFL. I'm doing a party for my agent, and we're at this party, and they paid models to come to the party and like mingle. So it was like pro football players and like models, and they're all there, and they're at this party, and I'm there, and like we said, not a party guy, so I'm kind of just sitting in the corner, and I'm just like drinking a pineapple juice, and all of the women just kept coming and sitting next to me because all the guys were hitting on them, but because I am a noble the ball cell, they sense no harm in me. And then when they talk to me, they're like, "Oh, he's interesting. He's got things going on. He's thinking." So that's I didn't Rizz your wife. I just am a Rizz Lord, a ball cell Rizz Lord egg.
That's why LA Knight hated you, because you're a volcel, the opposite of an incel. And he was too. He was shocked.
You have no power over me.
He wanted to call us incels, but he couldn't. Rizzler. I literally just clicked because they are so hot.
Yeah.
Wow, we're being objectified. Unbelievable. Do you think that there's people watching this that are just like from the Twitch front page? Like, do we show up there?
I think it happens eventually, right? How does the front page work, huh? How does the front page work, Twitch?
Why are people calling me Manny Janetti? What's that about?
It's probably
I've had more sex than Brennan.
No, you know why you're a Janetti? Because you think that that's a positive thing. You think that makes you cool. And it's not. It doesn't make you cool.
I don't know if that counts. Full penetration?
They're calling you man's whore. It's pretty good.
Was there an 8? I'm at least 7 times more of a Chad than you.
If that's what you dictate masculinity based on, then I'm sure. I just don't seem to dictate masculinity in that way.
Man's whore?
Yeah.
Man's whore?
No, you're right. That's right.
I'm pretty sure that if you can count your sexual partners on 2 hands, you're in a good spot. If you can't count your sexual, that's man's whore. I'm not man's whore. I'm not even at 10. I'm not even at double digits. I'm in 1 digit.
Yeah, Manny is toxic masculinity.
Don't call me haram.
Yeah,
do not call me haram.
And it's haram. And it's haram.
But I don't eat. I don't drink. I don't do drugs.
I think you just pick. I think you pick and choose.
Well, but that.
I think you justify. You don't drink and you don't do drugs. Let's do a freaking diagnosis right now. I think you avoid drinking and doing drugs because you're such a porn addict that you feel like, oh, if as long as I'm in this way good with Allah, then I will still make it to paradise. Is this true or false?
I'm not going to answer that question because I don't want
to incriminate yourself.
Well, I don't want to give you the benefit. I don't want to give you the satisfaction. Yeah, I don't want to give you the satisfaction. I could stop anytime I wanted to.
You could stop right now?
Yeah, I could stop right now.
All right, go on a Jesus fast.
A what? First of all, Jesus?
Yeah, he's in your Quran.
He's in my canon, sure.
He's in your canon.
But what does that mean? What do you mean a Jesus
40 days
fast?
in the desert.
Because fasting is something we do, so it's like...
I'm saying go 40 days in the desert.
Wasn't that Moses?
No, Jesus did it.
I thought Moses walked around for 40 days.
Moses wandered the desert for 40 years.
Years?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, he got kind of screwed because he got out of Egypt, And he was like, yeah, we're good. And then, like, everybody was complaining. So he was like,
it's an ad, which means it's time for the subscriber exclusive ASMR session.
You know what that means?
Hey, pretty mama, let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something that you might like to hear. I like to put it down, that's about it.
Chat was actually really into the theology conversation.
We're not talking about religion. We don't take any sides, okay?
I do think you should go 40 days without release.
40 Days and 40 Nights featuring
40 nights without release.
What's that guy's name? That movie? He's about to do the impossible. This guy's gonna go 40 days and 40 nights without having sex. God, could you imagine 40 days without having sex? I think I would die. That's impossible.
I think you should.
There's no
that you
way.
have power over yourself.
There's no way that anybody could possibly go 40 days without having sex.
Make sure you're subscribed if you have Amazon Prime.
I think it's Josh, not Josh Barnett. Why did I say Josh Barnett? I think that's not Josh Barnett, the wrestler. Josh Hartnett. Yes, Josh Hartnett. Yeah. Not Josh Barnett, the MMA fighter. Josh Hartnett. Josh Barnett in 40 days and 40
top 3
nights.
Pauly Shore movies.
Josh Barnett's the guy who does Bloodsport, right? Yeah, he is not in the movie. He's not in the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights, where the premise is you're not allowed to have sex for 40 days. Like, it's the most challenging thing in the world. Josh Hartnett is in that movie. Or, like, what was that Friends episode where he was like, I haven't had sex in 20 days? And everyone's like, what? 20 days?
No, what I keep referencing is the Master of Your Own Domain, which is the famous Seinfeld episode.
Ah, the one. I'm Kramer in that episode.
Immediately.
I'm Kramer in that episode.
Done.
For sure. It's like, done, I lost. Slams the money on the table. Yeah, that's me. For sure.
I'm out.
We're not going to get into this, okay?
What?
Because if you get me going, I'm going to start telling stories, and nobody wants to hear disgusting-ass stories like that.
Yeah, they do. They have a bunch of gooners.
No, they don't. It's going to paint me in a very salacious light.
I feel like that's an audience that's not getting tended to. Just the
goon stories?
The open gooners.
Goons. I like that Blue Storm is still typing MMM because they want to hear the making stories.
When the MMMs outnumber the chat, then we will...
when there's more MMMs than other things. But then that we just said it, everyone's going to type MMM. So not now. At a random point in the future...
We will drop
Goon.sôör? Goon.sôör? Is that what they changed Walter's name to? Is that his new Fed name? Is Goon.sôör Walter's new Fed name? A lot of M's in the chat. I gotta give it at least 5 minutes.
It doesn't count.
Doesn't count right now. Doesn't count right now.
And why is the hype train stopped? $5.
What do you mean?
The hype train's over. I need more subscribers.
Yeah, it's over. We got to level 6. That's pretty good. Level 6 isn't bad.
Especially that.
That's 6 more. That's 6 times more sexual partners than you've had.
That is true.
Yeah.
Or it could be false based on the lie.
Don't ask me about femboys. What is wrong with you? Don't ask about femboys.
What do they want? Yes or no?
Yes or no? Don't ask me about Cthulhu's. Thank you for subscribing. That's what you guys should be doing. If you type MMM, you'll summon Tyler Breeze. There's something that you guys interesting. Tyler Breeze. Wow. Talk about. No, it's not my story to tell.
It's not.
But we love Tyler a lot. Tyler's awesome.
We've always loved Tyler.
I rode with him on the way to an up, down, down thing. The thing that you were supposed to be at, Brennan, but you had a recital.
Would have been my last appearance in WWE.
Yeah, true. Would have been, yeah. The only title I ever held in WWE was Brennan's. We rode together and we just talked a lot on the van, and yeah, he's super cool. He gave me a lot of great advice and told me some really interesting things about what could have happened with the maximum male models if certain things didn't happen, didn't go a certain way. Could have been really cool Could have been really cool.
The alternate universe.
We pitched it a shit ton. We wanted Tyler so bad. We wanted Tyler desperately. And guys, seriously. But what are you going to do? These are all lies. Everything we say is fake.
Everything.
They're all just untrue rumors. But seriously. Kills me every time I think about it. How does it feel to have a better win-loss ratio than Undertaker in Saudi Arabia? You know what's funny? Because when I stopped getting booked for Saudi shows, I was like, well, at least I'm still undefeated. I didn't have to put anyone over. Man, I remember, wow, the first Saudi show I didn't get booked for, I was like, I'm gone. There's no way I survive this. They're gonna kick me to the curb. What a strange time. I remember I was like the day before, because I got called to the Rumble. I went to the Royal Rumble. I was like called for the Rumble, and I was like, wow, I might be in the Rumble. Maybe this is to build towards. It was like Elimination Chamber. This was the first Saudi show after Crown Jewel with Ali, and I get to the Rumble, and it turns out I'm an alternate in case somebody gets injured or doesn't show up. And I'm just sitting in the locker room as an alternate with Cesaro. And I remember looking at Cesaro and going, holy shit, he's got to get out of here, because if me and him are alternates, if they consider him the same level as me with how much better he is than me and how much bigger of a star he is than me, he's got to fucking go. And I'm glad he did, because he's the best. I mean, he dragged my ass to a great match, so you know he's fucking good. Fed name. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Fed name. Claudio Castagnoli.
Claudio.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I used his Fed name.
Fed name. Thank you for calling us out on that, by the way. We appreciate when you call us.
Yes, thank you. We want to be held accountable.
Make sure you give us Fed alerts whenever we use a Fed name.
Fed alert. FedEx.
Glowy.
Oh, we're seeing some MMMs. Uh-oh, they're doing it. Oh, no. There's some real replies.
No, maybe some bits or subscribers can really tempt me right now, because I'm seeing. Well, we didn't acknowledge it.
No, I'm seeing a lot of M's. I think it's time. I think it's time for the MM.
Let's talk about making it maximum.
All right, let's talk about making it maximum.
Where were we?
Oh, right. Hunter takes over. We are like, okay, obviously he's not going to like this act. We're very gimmicky. And I'll explain Hunter's philosophy, because I actually kind of know it. Because it was told to me by another comedy tag team. Probably the best comedy tag team of all time. And they basically told me that when they were in NXT, Hunter kind of told them, listen, my philosophy is when you establish an act that's intended to be funny, the first thing you want to do is establish that they are competitive and that they have the ability to fight and be vicious and be aggressive. And then when that's established and we've established that they're a legitimate competitor, then we can introduce comedy elements. Okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. First thing we ever did? So I didn't like our odds. We hadn't even wrestled yet at this point. So, yeah, he took over and we were like, I wonder what's going to happen. Everybody wanted to talk to Hunter. And, we tried, but, I mean, the line was so long. It was just, this is what happens when there's a new head of creative. So I think the first angle we did was with Lotharios, right? It was like...
I forgot we kind of feuded with
them, right? Wait! Yeah, okay, so we did... The first thing we did was Maxine's debut was in a backstage for the SummerSlam Beachwear collection. So the SummerSlam Beachwear collection originally was going to be like the other modeling segments, the entire segment of a SmackDown, which is insane, right? Yeah. An entire, 6-minute stretch was supposed to be just us modeling short shorts and beach towels and floaties and shit like that and frisbees. But they made it a backstage, which is it makes sense. Obviously, an entire segment of a wrestling show being modeling it's a debatable thing. It's a debatable thing to do. So Maxine debuts, and then as a surprise, they had LA come in as Max because everybody was convinced that he was cut from the role.
Which, hilariously, huge pop for
Big
LA
pop.
Knight
Big
as
pop.
Max Dupree.
They were like, "Oh, Max is back!"
Max
and
is
I will,
back!
to this day, I will say that the group of the Maximum Male Models, ma.ce and man.soor, Maxine Dupree, and Max Dupree would have been a really fucking good faction for a while. We could have ridden that out for a long time, and we could have stretched out LA becoming LA, and I think it would have still have been just as entertaining. Obviously, whatever actually happened worked out very well for LA. He's very successful and well beloved. So this is purely from a selfish standpoint. But I personally look at pictures of all of us on the apron like this, and I'm like, that's a good fucking looking group of people.
Look at that group.
Right? Like, there's a picture of us all holding each other like at prom poses, and I look at that picture and I go, oh, we were so cute. we had like a 3-week run where we were all together, and it was cute.
Fed alert. You could call them LA.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fed alert. Eli. When Eli was in our group. Yeah.
Anyways, we fell off.
We fell off big time. We put over Hit Row like 800 times, and then we did we put over LA, and then I knew, and I said to our writers, I was like,
it's over. Guys,
please, just please.
And it was this thing where we knew, because we knew this when they took us off as the models in general. You remember me begging. I'm like, please, just let us come up, let's spin off into something right now, because I know we're going to go home and then we're going to be home for months. It was the exact same thing. And it was the same thing there where we were like, please, can we feud with Eli for just a little bit longer? Can we do this? Can we go back to Hit Row? Can we do something? We're just begging. It's like, please.
Lotharios or
can we add?
We had a lot of pitches. One of them was New Day, actually, because I think before LA turned on us, we did a segment with Braun Strowman where he ran out and bowled us over. Fucking great segment, by the way. Went super viral because we crafted the fucking moment where we turn and the Zoolander zoom happens, and then Braun's music hits, and then we make that face. Right, Brennan?
Yes.
And then also our idea was the longest pose in Canadian history. Do you remember that?
That was our that was when we sent that in just as a joke, not even as a joke, but just
because we were sending pitches every week. We were sending stuff,
and then we landed, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll just do exactly what you said."
I was like, "Holy shit! It really is a new era of creative," because we've never sent a pitch and them just being like, "Yeah, we'll do that." So this was the first time ever that we were like, "Hey, here's an idea. We try to," and this is a story thread throughout the show.
Sorry, Fed alert! It's not Braun Strowman. It's Adam.
I'm sorry, Adam Scher.
No, what was his indie name?
His indie name?
Was it Titan? Adam.
Titan. Yeah, Titan. Sorry, Titan. And the idea was that we would try to break the longest pose in Canadian history by holding it, and then right before we get it, LA beats the shit out of us. And they were like, "That's great." So anyway, on to that Titan story. So we do that segment. Oh, Brennan, do you want to tell the story about what was supposed to happen in that segment, but it didn't?
What was supposed to happen?
So it's the back to school fashion show.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the whole point of that, they were very adamant. Hunter was super adamant about the punctuation note on this segment being Titan in the middle of the ring.
Titan, can we please just call him Braun? What the fuck are we calling
Titan in the middle of the ring with the lunchbox that I was carrying. They sent somebody out to buy a lunchbox. They had somebody go to catering and make a sandwich, and they had this lunchbox perfectly made. They kept it on ice so that the sandwich wouldn't go bad. And the point of the segment was we were going to get bulldozed through. Braun was going to beat the crap out of everybody. He was going to come back, see the lunchbox, pick it up, open it, take a bite out of the
out of your ham sandwich.
My ham sandwich, which is not true because I'm a pescatarian.
It's haram.
And it's haram. And powerbomb someone. while eating a sandwich. That was that was the most important.
How about me, of course? Don't say
of course.
somebody. It was gonna be me. And it was me.
No, at one point it was gonna be.
It was gonna be Ricker. Yeah,
Eli.
it was gonna be
Eli. But he got saved.
Yeah.
But yeah. So music hits. We get the moment, the perfect moment that we wanted. We got bulldozed for our life.
Shoot.
I fall forward because we can't see any. We can't see.
We were. This is what we were expecting. We were expecting turn, zoom, Braun.
Oh.
Turn, see him, bulldoze.
The front kind of thing.
What ended up happening was Braun, bulldoze.
So we get our buttholes blown out from behind, and as my virginal hole was destroyed, I fall forward and throw the lunchbox up into the air, and it lands in the crowd.
So actually watch that segment back, and it's on YouTube, because there's a moment where you can tell Braun is looking for the lunchbox because Hunter really wanted him to eat that sandwich. So he takes me out, throws Brennan into the barricade.
I'm on the floor this entire time.
He's standing there, and
I'm like, "Where's the?" Because I knew how important this lunchbox was.
Hunter wanted the sandwich spot so much.
He wanted the sandwich so badly. I'm like, "Where's the sandwich? Where's the sandwich?" And then somebody in the crowd is like, "It's back there." I'm like, and then Titan.
You can see Braun. You can see him looking around,
looking for me with the sandwich, and I'm like, "It's gone." I'm selling on the ground. I'm like, "It's gone. I'm sorry. I can't do anything. I wish I could."
It was great.
I thought I was gonna go to the back after that segment and get fired because I didn't.
And then remember, okay, so and then he throws me into the ring, and this is just an aside, but it's very funny. The spot we called was that he would throw me into the ring, I'd sell up, he'd big boot me, and call for the power bomb. What ended up happening is he throws me into the ring, and I sell around expecting a boot, so I'm feeding. And he just grabs me and looks me in the eyes, breathing heavily. He goes, "Arr, arr." I'm like, "What's gonna happen?" And he goes, "Euro." And he gives me a European uppercut, like he's fucking Fit Finlay, like he's William Regal. He gives me a European uppercut, and then power bombs the shit out of me. And then, as we're going into the back. Euro. As we're going to the back, right, Brennan?
Yeah.
A fan's trying to give you back the lunchbox, and you're like, no, because if I get it back, I can't.
If I have it when I walk back, they're gonna think I screwed it.
Yeah, they're gonna think that like you just lost it or you didn't give it to him.
Yeah,
Brennan's like, no,
I was
no,
worried
I don't
that they would think I would go into business for myself by blowing up the sandwich spot.
It's like, hey, here's your lunchbox. No, I don't fucking want it.
I think I took it and then just threw it back.
Because we needed an excuse for the sandwich spot not to happen. So the lunchbox had to be gone.
I needed to destroy the evidence.
Yeah, there's your fucking dirt sheet story.
Yeah.
Probably the worst dirt sheet story of all time. Braun Strowman was supposed to eat a sandwich.
Did you know? Braun Strowman sandwich mistake.
Do you want to play the segment?
Yeah, sure. Can we just?
Oh, Tyler Thornton! Thank you for getting that badge. Yeah, this is probably gonna be on Botchamania soon. Now that
We'll leave it for Matthew because I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah, we'll leave it for Matthew. Yeah, clip that and send it to Matthew.
We need the exposure.
Oh yeah, but we'll get into making a maximum later. No, we'll get into making a maximum right now. Oh,
we can
Gable and Otis said around Mania time that the Maxine Otis angle was supposed to go on for a few more months. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the idea.
Sure was.
Yep. Right before Mania, we got the news that we can't talk about. So, yeah. And then that was all she wrote for us, except for those battle royals we weren't supposed to be in. Which are non-canon.
Non-canon battle royals. Those battle royals were OVAs.
Yeah, they were beach episodes. Do you remember when it was the battle royal for the title shot with Gunther and Saudi? And we all knew that Ali was going to win it. And then somebody put out a tweet like, WrestleVotes or some like pretty consistent spoiler account put out. I don't know if it was WrestleVotes. I'm not trying to incriminate WrestleVotes. I don't know who did it, but it was like, boy, the winner of the Battle Royal to face Gunther and Saudi. Sure, you guys are gonna guess it pretty easily. And then Brennan, you were like, "It's you! It's got to be you, right?" And I was like, "No, it's Ali." And I remember reading that and going, "That's kind of shitty," because like, why do you assume it's? I don't know. He's. I won't get into it more, but I just thought that was kind. Yeah, I thought it was iffy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I thought it was iffy.
Kind of like
Fedler. I'm sorry, Walter. Thank you for fed checking me.
Thank you. Fed checking.
It's not a deal. He was Mustafa. I'm pretty sure it was Mustafa Ali on the Indies, right?
He was Prince Ali.
He was Prince Ali? Really?
I think.
Let's see. Yeah, Prince Ali. He was once Prince Ali Ababwa.
Wow.
That's for sure something his trainers made him do.
Yeah.
Kind of like how when I trained at Dory Funk Jr. school, they made me a sheik, and they wanted me to blow fire in someone's face, because that's what the sheik did. And I wore the shmagh, the keffiyeh, and I was like, wow, this is so stereotypical. But then they were like, oh, but you're a baby face. And I was like, oh, so then that's cool. You know what I mean? Like I'm a baby face stereotype. Like, in that sense, I was kind of like okay with it, because it's like, oh, I'm in Ocala, Florida, where everybody's basically a redneck, and they're actually cheering me being like an Arab guy. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Yeah.
100 bad guys with swords.
It's babyface to breathe fire. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool.
I cheer for a dragon.
That was a crazy time. So, Brennan, I don't even think you know about my time at Dory Funk
Not
School.
really. I've only heard a little bit.
Yeah, I moved down to Ocala, Florida for I think like a month or two, and I roomed with a wrestler by the name of Dalton. I think Dalton Castle was his name. He ended up he had a little stint in All Japan.
Did he go anywhere?
I don't know if he's still wrestling, but he was a beefy boy. I was skinny. I was skinnier than I even was when I signed. I think it was 165 or 170, so I was small. And I remember, I wanted to be in WWE so bad. And I remember that I heard that who was sorry, I have CTE. Who are the Stooges? Pat Patterson and Briscoe.
Yeah.
Jerry Briscoe?
Not people actually thinking we're big timing Dalton Castle. Shut up. You guys are stupid.
No, not Dalton Castle. Wait, not Dalton Castle. Shit. Sorry, not Dalton Castle. It's not Dalton. I know Dalton Castle. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I'm a big fan of Dalton Castle.
I thought you were doing a bit.
No. It wasn't with Dalton Castle.
It wasn't Dalton Castle?
I called him Dalton Castle because his name was something Dalton, and I always would joke with him that Dalton Castle was more over than him, and he would always get pissed off. That's my bad. I was not talking about Dalton Castle. Sorry. I love Dalton Castle. It was not Dalton Castle. I'm a huge fan of Dalton Castle, but that was just a slip of the tongue. I think it was Mike Dalton or something like that. Sorry, me being stupid. I found out that
Mike Dalton.
Mike Dalton is Tyler Brooks. Fuck. Okay, it was Dalton something. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what. Anyway, Gerald Briscoe was coming. I sound like such an idiot. This is why, Brennan. This is why I had no Rizz.
Yeah.
Because anytime I would talk for longer than 5 minutes, people would just realize that I'm a complete moron.
You lose it.
Anyway, Gerald Briscoe's coming to scout for the Fed, and I wanted to be in WWE, and this was way before the Saudi deal. I mean, this was like, I think before I went to college. I think this was the summer of after I graduated from high school. And I remember being in that class and training with Dory, who was awesome. And people were coming up to me like, dude, like you got like something, like you gotta like fucking keep going with this, because I was 18 or something. Yeah, I was 18. And I was feeling really good, and I was training every day, and it felt like something that I wanted to do. And just looked up who Mike Dalton is. Good joke. No, it's not a joke. It was an accident. And anyway, Joe Briscoe's here, and we all get to do a promo and a match for him to try out for WWE. And I remember being so excited because I knew that even though I was small, I was undersized, I knew the match was going to be good because it was with a good opponent. and I knew my promo was gonna fucking be the best out of anybody's because I'm fucking when it comes to promos, I'm fucking on it every time. I'm always gonna be entertaining as shit, and it's always gonna be delivered fucking great. And I remember getting there, and I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to get anybody in trouble or whatever. But a certain person at that school in a position of power said, "You're gonna do your promo," and I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, and it wasn't Dory, and they were like, "Well, where's your headscarf?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they were like, "Well, it's part of your gimmick. You're supposed to wear it when you're doing your gimmick." And I was like, I forgot it at the apartment. And they were like, "Well, then you're not doing your promo." And in that moment, it was the first time in my professional career where it was like, shit. I was like, why? And they were like, because if you're not committed to being the character that we want you to be, then you don't deserve to do it. And I just remember sitting down and just feeling like the fucking world was crashing down on me.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah. I don't really know where that story was supposed to go. It just kind of came up in my mind.
Making it maximum.
So making it maximum.
Well, okay, let's do making it maximum, and then we'll call it because it's almost 1. And
yeah,
you guys aren't subscribing anymore, even though it's free with Amazon Prime.
And press P to promise that you're going to be at the next. Oh, should we tell them when the next stream is going to be? Do we know?
Yes. Streams from now on are going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 3 a week.
That's a lot.
Every other day.
Good lord.
Oh, we're getting raided.
Raid? The Ginger 232 is raiding with a party of 2. Yeah, press P to, and press S to show that you're subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And press D to show that you're getting on the Discord so you can be alerted when we stream.
Yeah.
Party of 2. Shades of the amount of money Todd Howard paid us to join Bethesda.
But there's more on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, so making it maximum, and then we'll call it
maximum, and then we'll.
We can't give everything away.
Yeah, we don't want to give.
We need to make sure that half of these people at least show up at the next stream.
It's gonna kill me when it's only half of these people.
Oh, the Clittle just subscribed.
Thank you, Clittle.
Good lord, the Clittle. That's a name.
That is a name. So, we found ourselves at home.
Yeah.
Things were bleak.
We were not needed per creative for
needed.
many weeks.
We decided, because we had Sydney, who didn't get to cut her first live promo in front of
and wasn't on house shows, by the way. Corey into House 89. I'm your man. Thanks for subscribing.
Number 1.
And she wasn't on house shows. We would occasionally be on house shows, but she wouldn't for some reason. So
she wouldn't be on house shows, so she was in need of like something to sink her teeth into.
Yeah.
So
her big veneers, her big fake teeth, because she's a fake snake.
So whose idea? How did the idea come about?
Probably me. Is that wrong to say?
No.
I think
it was Sydney's mom.
It was Sydney's mom?
It was Sydney's mom.
What do you mean by this?
She came up with the name, making it maximum.
She came up with the name, but the idea she
said you guys should have a reality show called Making It
No,
Maximum.
she didn't. That was not her idea. No, I'm putting my hand. No, I put it. Let's call Sydney right now.
Okay.
She's not up.
It's 1.
She's not up.
It's 1.
She's not up.
At like 2 p.m.
Let's go to the group chat. RIP MMM. Here's the group chat. As you guys can see.
Don't dox her.
RIP MMM.
They're feverishly trying to get an opportunity.
I'm going to scroll all the way back.
I promise you she's been asleep since 7 p.m.
I'm going to scroll all the way back. I think it was my idea. But the name was her mom.
I know the name was her mom.
I know the name was her mom.
You just said like let's film shorts and.
I think I said that we should parody Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but in the style of a reality TV show, we should put out videos so that we can stay in the conversation and be having content out there while we're not on TV.
I don't know. I don't feel like that happened.
Ads. Welcome to the ad break
sexenarium. How are you today, subscribers? Oh, you guys are complaining about how many ads you have? You'd have 0 ads.
Maybe you should be subscribing.
If you were subscribed, then you wouldn't have any ads.
Maybe you should be.
You'd have access. You'd have access to this right now. Us talking to you.
But instead, you're watching a bunch of stupid ads.
We're talking trash to them, but they can't hear
dogs,
us because they're watching ads.
Dogs, they are.
Like
woof, 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 woof,
let the dogs out.
Woof, 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 woof. Everybody was jumping.
Ads are over.
Oh, ads are over. 90 ads.
I don't even know what do you even mean when you say 6 ads. Like, is it 6 ads play? Does it happen in 1 minute? Because
I believe that's what they mean. Good Lord, how many times have we texted this bint?
She texted a lot.
There was a long period of time where me and Sydney were just playing cup pong.
Cup pong.
Cup pong.
In the makeup line.
That's right. Oh, man. February 4th.
You're not going to find it. You're not going to find any proof in the text chat.
I need proof that I came up with
This feels like I feel like I remember it coming up in a car.
Okay.
Because we were...
Oops. Shit.
We were off TV, but we were still going to shows, and we'd still ride together.
Yeah. That's right.
I feel like I remember it happening in a car. I feel like I remember us talking to Andrew at a SmackDown.
I'm searching reality TV, and I'm gonna find it. I bet.
You know she don't shut up about the Kardashians. There's gonna be a million of them.
There's my text to Tyler. I was like, please be on the show.
There's a search on iPhone? No.
Yeah, you can search. You can search for texts.
No, it's not there.
Damn it. Fed alert? What do you mean Fed alert? Oh, Tyler? I mean, Mike Dalton.
So, we all mind melded, and we all came up with the idea for making it maximum. We got Andrew Carr, who filmed and edited all of our videos.
I still have a special gift for filming and editing all our Making It Maximum videos.
Yes, because he was so clutch with that, and he would edit them so freaking fast.
In like a day.
In a day. Because sometimes we didn't know if they were going to accept it, and then they'd be like,
yeah.
Hey, can you get us one for tomorrow? And then we'd be like, all right. And then we'd have to write, because we wrote it, the episodes, write and film the episode, and then he would have it edited in time for it to go up on YouTube. Funnily enough,
when we said we were doing the series to our writer, because every act or wrestler is assigned one writer from the staff to be their liaison, he was like, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. You guys are totally clear to do that. So we filmed the first episode and put it out on YouTube, and people like it. It's tough because we're off TV, so we're not an act that's currently in the zeitgeist, but we're doing our best to kind of keep up with other videos, right? And we're working hard every week. We're getting out a video. And suddenly people are coming up to us at work, writers, producers, wrestlers, talent, and they're like, "Dude, like
your stuff
this stuff is funny as shit. Like we love it. We just watched all of it. Like blah blah blah." And even our writer was like, "This is fucking great." And I was like, "Anyway, we can get this on TV." And they're like, "Yeah, probably not." But I was fine because at least we had like a creative outlet
At least we
do
felt
something.
like wrestlers, like we were doing something.
Right, like we were doing something. And occasionally we'd be on house shows, and that was fun.
We felt like it was a decent run.
It was a decent little thing we were doing. And then Brennan, should we say what happened? The first roadblock?
Let's just say that...
You don't think we should? Or should we? Okay. You do what you're going to do.
Let's just say that despite it working out, and we can't confirm... Well, like, we actually can't confirm or deny why this was the case. But it seemed like somebody didn't like it. And somebody? Not in a high position of power. Not even close
it's not a to a high position of power.
It's just somebody
you wouldn't know you wouldn't know the guy's name.
Somebody in the department didn't care for it.
Someone in the department who had a little bit of control, who we thought we were cool with because we worked with before, said he didn't think it was funny. He said he didn't get it. And for that reason, he wanted to put it off of he wanted us to put it on our own Twitter.
Yes.
And not host it on the WWE YouTube. Nope, I already said you guys are not going to know his name. You don't know his name.
You'll never know his name.
You literally, it's not like public record. You've never heard of him. Oh, my baby's waking up. It's around that time of the night that my baby is waking up. Oh, maybe not. Guys, I guess we're going to have to do this Making It Maximum story next stream.
To be continued?
That's a shame.
Can you believe that?
I guess you'll have to show up on Monday.
Monday? Oh, yeah. We'll finish the Making It Maximum story. Monday.
Yeah. We'll finish the story on Monday.
Among other things. We've got ideas. We've got a lot of things that are going on. A lot of things that are going to happen.
They're so pissed.
They're so mad. It's the baby.
We waited for 4 hours. There's a baby. You want me to leave my baby?
Come on. You want to leave the baby?
You want me to leave my baby?
You want him to leave the baby? Are you guys not going to come back Monday? Are you not just going to reward us for our awfulness?
You pressed P. You pressed P.
You already pressed P. You have to come back.
You made your promise.
Yeah, see, you're coming back anyway.
On Monday, we finish the story.
We finish the story Monday. Somebody tell us who we should raid. I'll consider it, and then I'll find somebody. You know what I hate? When you guys be like, raid somebody who's got like friggin' 2,000 viewers right now. I'm like, why would I do that? I'm gonna raid somebody who's got 5 viewers. Find somebody in our lane. Okay.
I don't know. I don't see any wrestlers who are streaming right now. Chat might know if there's any wrestlers who are streaming right now. But if there's no wrestler streaming, I see Territory Wrestling.
Territory Wrestling.
They're watching old public domain wrestling videos.
That sounds based.
Territory Wrestling. TERRITORY Wrestling. All right, I gotta go. Come for my baby.
Put your baby to bed.
Bye, everybody.
Raid Territory Wrestling. Thank you guys. We actually appreciate you. No bits aside. All bits aside. Thanks for coming. Please come Monday, and we'll hang out again. What else would you rather do on a Monday? Am I right, gamers? See you on the other side. We can't raid them. I just tried. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna find somebody else. Nobody leave. I wanted to read him. This is a cool channel. Oh, the raid is working.